Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Tired of seeing our women act like whores instead of goddesses. I'm tired of black men acting like niggas instead of gods. I'm tired of our men like Beta trying to debate with the woman. It's my show. It's not happy wife, happy life. Happy man is God's plan. You the head. You the head. You the head. I'm the head. Masculinity is not advocation, it's application. I'm applying who I am to my life, and whoever is attracted to that, that is who I choose for a partner. I'm not here trying to convince you of who I am. I'm not gonna argue. I'm gonna let you go. I'm not gonna, you gotta listen to me and I'm letting you the doors that way. Fuck out of here. Bye. Ain't no U-turns neither. You don't ask a woman to be submissive. You just vibrate in a way that's gonna attract the submission. And for the sisters out there who don't understand the power and femininity, cool, good luck on trying to be a nigga. Because you'll never have a dick no matter how much you try. Black women, you cannot be a man. You're not a man. You want to hide something from a black woman? Give her $1. You want to hide something from a black woman? Give her a job. Give her a job. When you listen to these black women, what's the first thing they say? I don't need you. Well, break down lack of needing me. Women lead with emotion. We move off based upon what we know as men. This is why women can't lead. They move based upon how they feel. We move based upon what we know. That's the difference between the man and the woman. And those emotions are important for her to have. And our detachment for those emotions in order to make a decisive, rational decision is needed for us to have. And together, that is the perfect balance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The perfect balance. And that's what we come here to do, guys. We come here to inform whoever want to be informed, guys. How y'all feeling? Salute to all my fellas. Salute to all my sisters with sense that don't play about Mr. Goodbread. How y'all feeling tonight? It's Thursday, guys. Yes. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth, we cater to common sense, and we do not complicate that. So tonight, we come to talk about how black women, you know what I mean, and modern women, but again, I went back to my black sisters. Don't bother me because I've been putting modern woman in my titles all week. Go back and check. Go back and check. I've been putting modern women in my titles all week. I've been showing love to all my white bread supporters, and a couple of my white bread supporters, y'all was asking me, yo, where you get the white bread from? Y'all remember the movie? Y'all remember that movie? Damn, we just did a video on it. We just used that clip with a lady. What was it? Yo, can you put it in the chat, yo? What was that video? Toxic ring scandals. What's that video that I got the white bread jar? And I've been saying that since I was little. The school teacher pulled up to the crib, remember guys? And the black lady, the mammy came out and she pulled the two little boys in. She said, they ain't got time for school. They gotta pay bills. You know what I mean? And she said, I know who you is. You that white bread lady that been trying to make them go to school. Ever since I heard that shit right there, like I coined that to be the good white folks. The white folks that I could fuck with is white breads to me. You know what I mean? Now, if you hear me say white people or honky, you know what I mean, or the C word, then those the devils. You know what I mean? Those the devils. That now, I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with them. And I need 10% more of my sisters, you know what I mean, to get on code so we can go at them. You know what I mean? But I ain't going at them ones without my sisters, because I'll be damned if I beat them only to get it stolen and essayed or some dumb shit and robbed from my sisters who we didn't get on code. You know what I mean? Because that's how it worked, guys. That's how it worked. You know what I mean? But salute to everybody that came out tonight. The contractor, what's going on, my guy? XL Prizzo, how you feeling, my guy? Salute to you. You know what I mean? Dangerous Minds was the movie. Word, guys. Dangerous Minds. So, guys, right off the rip, before we get into the main event, which is our sister love, Dorsey, keep in mind, don't come in my comment section talking about how she sound. You know what I mean? We come for the information. We men that understand, right? Us on the righteous fear, us good breads, We men that understand we the head, right? And what that mean is we got to get our mind right. So we ain't got time to be thinking with our other head that's used for the body. You know what I mean? We got to make sure our mind, our other head is right before we engage with the body. Cause the body not right. The body don't have a head. I don't give a fuck how great the body look. The body is dumb, bro. And that's no offense to my sisters. You know what I mean? Just make sure you keep your body. If you don't want to fall into the category as a dumb body, make sure you're doing things to protect your temple. That's all I'm saying, sister. Be responsible for your own coochie. All right? Don't sit there and be like these old women who leave the responsibility to the man because he left it in. He shouldn't have left it in. That shit sound retarded, young ladies. Don't be like these old hags that's in my comment section talking about, but what about the man though? What about the man? And they want me to talk about men from 2 generations ago. Keep in mind, these bitches is in this day and age. These bitches is in 2024, and they got the story of 2 generations ago. It's nasty. It's disgusting. But again, they want praise and credit for ordinary, regular shit. You know what I mean? I asked this question, right? I asked this question on Facebook, and you know what I mean? The fellas was on it, but I got some pushback from the women. You know what I mean? The fellas was on it, but I got some pushback from the women. Keep in mind, Nate Dogg, what's going on, my guy? New Jersey in the building. You know what I mean? Nate Dogg said, leave them BBLs alone. It ain't worth it. And salute to all my fellas coming over. Yo, guys, I have the hats, because I know y'all want them hats. So I have the hats in the store. I'm gonna be linking up with Mr. Palmer from the F Child Support channel. You know what I mean? And I'll be having a few of those hats over here, and we're gonna be doing giveaways for those F Child Support hats, guys. Salute to y'all and thank y'all for coming out, man. Thank y'all for coming out. Stop working for the you already know. You already know. Salute to you, my guy. But I asked this question, right? And I got some pushback from the ladies. And this is how you know that these ladies be full of shit, right? Because ladies, I tell y'all all of the time, right? Y'all want me to make sure I keep the men responsible, right? But boys don't raise mothers. Mothers raise boys. You know what I mean? So mothers raise men. Men don't raise mothers. All right. So you want me to hold something responsible that you had before I had a chance to even touch or be able to make aware. So you good ladies gotta stop playing. You know what I mean? Y'all got to stop playing. Y'all jump on my post and y'all play so dumb and y'all want to blame the man for everything, but that's your sons. You want me to hold your sons accountable. Remember, this is on a hold, right? And then another thing you ladies keep forgetting, stop playing like if it's just some of y'all. All right? Stop acting like it's just some of y'all. All right? You know damn well where the women you be with might be just a little small pocket. But if you go outside, if you step outside, man, you'll see that it ain't some of y'all. So I'm not sitting there, I'm not fitting to say not all, when the majority, right? We live in a democracy. This is a democracy, right? So if the majority rules, then we focusing on the majority, right? We focusing on what the majority want. So this is a democracy, and that's what we gonna do. We not playing. We're not playing. Either you with us or you against us. But we have no time to sit here and point the finger, because we know what the problem is. So if you don't agree that that is the problem, then you are enemy. You are enemy. You are enemy. Because why don't black people, you know what I mean, want to admit that they were just taught wrong? Everything you have been taught up until you came into my channel has been wrong. And the fact that you fight me down so bad proves my point, sis. When look around, you're not winning, sis. No matter how pretty you dress your cage up to make it appear like you winning, you're not winning, sis. You're not. I mean, you can fool those that you're 10% better than, you have 10% more than, But you don't fool the ones that have got out of that cage. You don't fool the ones that are soaring in the sky. That know that poverty shit is foolish. That poverty shit is the most expensive thing you could do to stay in. Poverty get very expensive no matter how you dress it up. You know what I mean? The banks fitting to charge you to fuck with them. The banks ain't fitting to charge me. The banks want to fuck with me. Hey, Mr. Goodbread, come here. Fuck with my bank. Mr. Goodbread, fuck with my bank, Mr. Goodbread. You know what I mean? When you get out of poverty, people want to fuck with you. Y'all think everything racism. Everything ain't racism now. Classism? Shit. Classism, yes. Cause if you ain't got shit, don't nobody want to fuck with you, bro. Shit. You don't want to fuck with nobody that ain't got shit. Do you? If you a nigga that got shit, you don't want to fuck with a nigga that ain't got shit. Now, it's easy for two niggas that ain't got shit to relate and to chill and love up on each other, go out, hang out, whatever. Form a relationship. It's easy for two ain't shit niggas, two broke niggas, two dusty niggas, two bitter niggas, you know what I mean? To just relate. It's easy for that. You know what I mean? The hard part, what challenges the friendship is when one start to grow. You know what I mean? When one start to grow and the other motherfucker can't clap, that's when you know. That's when you know that's not a real friendship. Or that's a real friendship, bro. Even though homie not winning, he's still clapping for his homie. She's still celebrating her sister, even though her sister done went on and found the new man. You know what I mean? She got a real right man. She's still single, but she looking, she trying, you know what I mean? Hopefully, but she still fuck with Shorty. But when she ain't fucking with Shorty no more, cause Shorty got a new man, that's when you know these bitches be fixed, bro. But we all wrong, bro. This when I say this, right, guys, when I say we talk wrong, guys, understand this go back to the quotes that I was telling you about. Remember, guys, when I told y'all about the winning isn't everything, winning is the only thing. They didn't teach us that last part. They taught us and they indoctrinated and they ingrained in our forehead the first half of that. They ingrained the winning isn't everything. You know what I mean? To make the losers feel special, guys. You know what I mean? You gotta understand. Let me read something on y'all. Let me read something about that, guys. Let me read something, right? In the age of the participation trophy, we feel that the world has gone mad trying to make everyone feel like a winner and taking away the pride of those who busted their asses off in order to get on that podium. You know the podium, guys, right? Where you got the first place, second place, and the third place, and the first place get the gold medal, second place get the silver medal, third place get the bronze medal. Since I knew it, that's been it. That's been the reason. I mean, that's like the hypergamy, right? That been the reason to go hard. That been the reason to go hard. We know nowadays these women done fucked up coochie, right? Coochie sell itself, and these bitches done fucked that up. Hypergamy all fucked up now. They giving the coochie to the beta male line, to the niggas with the weak name and all of that. But when how we was raised was first place gold medal, second place silver medal, third place bronze medal, right? You know what I mean? That's the podium. You know what I mean? Nature rewards the best performers, right? By nature, the rewards the best performers. You know what I mean? And up to this point, we tried to model society based on that, right? That's why people don't get paid for hard work because everybody do hard work, right? Hard work not unique, right? That's why everybody could do the Uber. Everybody could do the bullshit, the hard working shit, right? And that's why the hard working niggas get paid minimum wage because it's hard work. But the unique workers, they get paid. The skilled workers, they get paid a little bit extra. So it's no need to hate them because they have a skill. They have a skill. Remember, hard work gets you fed for the day. A skill gets you wealth and up out of poverty, guys. Guys, I hope y'all picking the game up as fast as I'm putting it down. It's been bars dropped, and we only what 14 minutes in, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, man. All right, where we at? Hold on, where I was at? 'Cause I'm reading this joint from a poem society. Right, we base society of those who have the biggest positive impact gets rewarded the most. The ideas of not letting the losers feel bad for losing and making them winners as well goes against the very core of how the world has evolved. Your emotional system is telling you that if you want to have a better shot at fulfillment, you need to work harder, right? That's our biology tells us that. Like, if we want to feel good and if we want the finer things in life, right? It's biblical, guys, right? If you do not work, you do not eat, right? Clear. That is in the Bible, guys. I mean, I ain't even bring no scriptures with me today, but that's clear cut in the book, guys. You know what I mean? Clear cut in the book. You emotional system is telling you that if you want to have a better shot at fulfillment, you need to work harder in order to prove yourself worthy of achievement. It's your biology keeping you accountable for your lack of dedication. So you know it's some shit when people biology has been conditioned to not even work right. This is when the devil done crept in and you got the society norms and the government saying zaddy pushing and promoting. Just worry about a bag, girl. Just worry about a look, girl. Nothing else matters. Just a bag and a look. So that's when you know that now they starting to fuck with the biology, but that's where the mental illness come in at. Remember, all mental illness is when you trying not to do what God said, because if you ain't trying to do what God said, then motherfucker, you trying to do what the devil said. You trying to do what Satan, the adversary, said. And that's where the mix-up come in, and that's where the mental illness come in, and that's where niggas, you see a supermodel self-delete herself. You know what I mean? What up, Zone? It's your biology keeping you accountable for your lack of dedication. This type of behavior not only doesn't result in positive gain for the losing team, because deep down they understand they lost, but it does have negative effects on the victors who are questioning why in the world did they work so hard if the other team gets the same reward. You see what I mean, guys? Because the losers ain't gonna feel no way. Because the losers know they lost. So to be celebrating knowing you lost, you don't feel no way. But when you celebrating with losers and you won, you like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? And that's crazy, guys. That's the conditioning most people is under, guys. Understand that. You know what I mean? That's the conditioning. And then I have you questioning. You know what I mean? I have you questioning why in the world did you work so hard if the other team gets the same reward? In recent years, the mediocre class has become more vocal. Peep that. Peep game. If you notice, all these modern women and beta males are the loudest mouths. The people that ain't work on themselves, they have the loudest mouths in our society. You know what I mean? The mediocre folks. You know what I mean? They have become more and more vocal trying to enforce rules instead of treating the core issue. And we know the core issue lie in them. If they fix them, you know what I mean? Then everything will be better. This is why I tell you, all we talk about over here is personal accountability. I don't care what they try to stick on me and throw on me. Yes, I want my sisters to do better. I need 10% more of my sisters to get on code so then we could do what then I could look over there. I could look over there. But I'm not fitting to look over there right now with my sisters running ragged, running rampant, because I'm going to go steal from the rich and bring back to the poor and get robbed. I'm not fitting to get robbed by my poor. I'm going to fix. No, we're not doing that. I seen that movie before. I seen that movie before. But again, guys, in recent years, The mediocre class has become more and more vocal, trying to enforce rules instead of treating the core issue. That's why we see schools trying to ban the idea of bullying, thus resulting in young adults who have no idea how to stand up for themselves in the real world once they leave the safe space of them buildings and of their mama house. Then they go outside and they boo boo the fool, right? But these are the people that jump on my comment section, right? And they swear they know everything, right? These are the same folks that's under the conditioning that the basics, that just doing the basics grants you a reward. Like, you gotta understand, there's a lot of women running around here that think because they take care of their kids that they deserve a motherfucking Mother of the Year award, bro. That is basic shit, man. You fucked, you sucked. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what you did to have them kids, right? And now that you did this, those kids is your responsibility.
You hitting from the back, beating my shit in. I asked you why it feel like that. You said feel like what? I tell you meat to meat. You said you took the rubber off. So I'm throwing it back even harder. You tell me you got the nut, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You got the one hand on neck, one thumb in ass, hitting my shit, beating it the fuck in. Now you nut. You leave the money on the dresser for a plan B. 2 days later, you calling my phone asking me, did I take what? I left the money on the dresser for the plan what?
And that's what happened. You know what I mean? That's what happened. You know what I mean? That's exactly what happened, sis. You know it, I know it. You know what I mean? You know it, I know it. And you know you had a responsibility, ma'am. You know what I mean? I know because the women before us, remember I just had it up there. I said we all raised wrong, right? We all under a spell because we all were taught wrong, right? So you were taught that it's the man fault, right? You were taught that it's the man. He should have took it out, right? But man, what if that man had AIDS? Then that man would have given you the monster, sis. You see why the person should have taught you that no, it's not his responsibility to put a condom on, sis. It's your responsibility to require that man to put a condom on. Then our community wouldn't have a bunch of little wetlock bastard little babies running around here, right? If we would have been taught right. But why do black people refuse to believe we were taught wrong? You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I have the judge tell you this, sis.
Have a woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you, it doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Wide open. You know what I mean, ladies? See what I mean? You under a spell. You under a spell. You under a generational curse. You know, and in my studies, you know, I read books. So I know you may think I know everything, but I do not think I know everything. So every day I'm learning, and every day I got my head in the Bible and the Bible dictionary, right? Remember, right? And I'm starting to learn that this generational curse, fellas, and you could quote me on this. And anytime, any one of y'all that want to debate this spirituality with me, the door is always open. Just let me know. Say, Mr. Goodbread, drop the link. Be respectful. Don't be sarcastic, and don't swag me. Cause I just match energy, bro. I match energy. I'm sorry. It's just automatic. Like if you be smart and try to be funny, woo, I'm smart and I'm funny. But I will challenge any one of you on this biblical shit, bro. This is what I do. But what I'm learning this week, what I've learned this week, that generational curse is with you women. It's with your grandmother. It's with your mother, and it's with the daughters. This is why I tell the men, focus on yourself. Mgtow, go the own way. Because you can't self-destruct as a head until you engage with the wrong body and form a uneven unit. That's when the man has his most down. That's when you're gonna fall, fellas. Ladies, you're gonna fall when you try to manipulate yourself into a hat that ain't a hat right. What I mean by that, if a man ain't get his mind right and you go try to manipulate yourself into dealing with a man that do not have his mind right, he's gonna lead you into the depths of hell. But that was your doing, man. Understand, that was your doing. So you do not get to blame him. You are just a body. You see, back in the days, right, men picked women. I don't know when they put the switch up and got y'all picking men. You know what I mean? Oh, because y'all ain't got no daddy. That's why. No disrespect. It is what it is. Again, I don't understand why we refuse to believe we were taught wrong when your results show. Your results show. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Anytime, too. Like, we can go, any one of y'all doubters, right? Any one of y'all doubters, not my good breads and my believers, but if any one of your doubters, right, that do not believe that everything I'm saying is right, true. If you want to match results, because results don't lie, you know what I mean? Results don't lie. Because that leads me to my next point, right? You judge a leader by his followers' results. So who are you following? You know what I mean? Because you can't be a leader if you're the only one with results. If you're the only one winning, you know what I mean? If you're the only nigga dope out the whole clan, then you're not a great leader. You feel me? And I stand amongst winners. I stand amongst winners. And anybody following me, anybody subscribed to the Righteous Fear could tell you, once they heard this word, and once they started to believe this word and really got rid of all that dumb shit, you can't tell me that you ain't get a blessing. Might not be the big blessing you want, might not be your dream, of course, but you can't tell me you ain't get a blessing. You can't tell me that walking in your truth and understanding that all it is being truthful. It ain't about being perfect. None of us is going to reach perfection, but it is about being truthful. See? Because nobody's perfect, but are you truthful, bitch? Because y'all quick. Nobody's perfect, but can you at least be truthful? Because the most truthful person is almost nearly the most perfect person. Because the truth is love. Love is God. And he said he carved us in the image of him. So it's all symbolic. Let me talk to him. Yeah, love. Take it away, love, man. Do your thing, love. Go in depth. Because it's even better when a female. This is why I keep my road dog with me. I keep my girl love with me. Because y'all think it's woman bashing when a man tell y'all some real shit. When a man tell y'all some correction, it's woman bashing. So this is why, and for those of y'all that wonder why you be using her? She sound like a man. Shut the fuck up. We need this. We need this information, bro, all right? Now let's get it.
I just had to go live real quick because the last video I made, yeah, it just seemed like some people got pressed. And all the message is stop sitting around bragging about regular shit that's just ordinary. That's why a lot of our people can't advance to the next level because we want to be rewarded for mediocrity. That shit just, it's basic. And somebody made a good point. They commented on my post and it was like, those are the people that get fucking certificates for participating. You ever seen? I'm sure some of y'all know, a lot of y'all that just graduated high school, you know how if you graduate high school and you actually pass the classes, you get what's called a high school diploma. But if your ass just went and just completed the whole 4 years, you get what's called a certificate of completion. It's a difference. Some of y'all better go check y'all diplomas and y'all understand what I'm talking about. Because some of them is an actual diploma for graduating, passing the FCAT or whatever the state test is, and then also passing the classes and all of that stuff. And then one of them is a certificate of completion. That means your ass went for 4 years and skated by. That's what y'all be looking for in life. Fucking recognition for ordinary shit. And I made a video because I was having a conversation with two people, and all they kept talking about is, oh, bitch, this nigga better come correct because I cook. Bitch, I clean. My house stay clean. My kids stay decked out. I take care of them like I supposed to. And bitch, I work. Please explain to me which of those things I just named is something that is extraordinary.
None.
Somebody get on here and tell me, when did cooking, cleaning, fucking keeping your house clean and keeping yourself clean, raising your kids and going to work, when the fuck did that become something out of the ordinary? Somebody please explain that to me, because I want to know how the message upset anybody. Somebody on this motherfucker let me know when the fuck, because you cook a meal for your family that make you extraordinary. I don't get it. Explain that to me, please. Anybody on here? It ain't about what people say, Tracy. It's just the fact that I can't see how bitch didn't catch the message. I feel like that's one of my simplest videos. Bitch, that's ordinary shit. And then females really be sitting around like judging niggas based off of that. Oh, this nigga better have some money. He better be able to pay some bills and take me here and buy this and do that. Cause you could cook? Cause you clean up your house? Like, a nigga got to approach you correct cause you do the regular shit. Like, come on now. I understand everybody got their standards. And of course, I ain't saying you supposed to not want somebody that's somebody. But bitch, goddamn, cooking and cleaning is regular. Going to work is regular. Going to work to pay the light bill.
That's just true love, man. I fucking love, man. That shit regular, sis. Like, no cap, no flex. Like, you know what it be? I'm gonna tell y'all what it be right now, sis, right? And this is why when y'all be like, look over there, I be getting tight with y'all, right? Because if I look over there, I'm looking over there at the upper echelon white women. Y'all want me to look at the white women that's in the black community, the dusty little dirty crackhead white women that's in the black community doing the mingy shit that y'all do in the black community, right? Because when I look at the Beverly Hills bitches, they ain't got they shit all plastered. I'm not saying the Beverly Hills bitches don't do the greasiest shit, because we know the more money you get, the worse the women are, right? So we know that over here, guys, right? I told y'all that already. But what I am saying is they don't plaster the shit all over the internet. You know what I mean? You might catch a white trash chick plastering the shit over the internet, but that's a small portion of white women, and those bitches is stuck in the motherfucking black community. We all know, we all grew up with the two white families in the black community, bro. Salute to my guy, Fisherman's son. CeeLo, you know, Fisherman's son was our dude. You know what I mean? We all grew up with the white family in the community. So why are we playing dumb? When y'all be like, look over there, what the fuck do y'all talk about? What are y'all talking about? Look over where? Look over where? Like, understand who you are talking to. Like, you are not talking to one of them niggas that just did not read books or did not read anything, that get on these panels and just start blabbing their mouth. Like, man, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? What do y'all be talking about? This is why I tell y'all, even my white bread supporters, don't worry about it. Just set the template. Don't worry about what the title read. Set the template. Fix the template to your community, because they all is the same shit. They all modern women. Just I'm not fitting to let the black ones hide behind your ones. You feel me? I'm not.
You ran up, the water bill that your ass was in the shower bathing and ran up. What the fuck? Right, Lauren, sit your regular ass down. This is what I'm saying. So I need somebody to tell me on here, what did I do in conveying that message the wrong way? How bitch don't get that? And the same go for dudes. I know a lot of females got offended, but niggas do it too. Oh, I take care of my kids. I work. I got a car. Man, and the chick acting like this. Bro, that's regular shit. That is, there are a lot of people that don't take care of their kids. It's a lot of dudes that don't. It's a lot of bitches that can't cook. It's a lot of hoes that don't keep their house clean. But if you're walking around basing your worth off of comparing yourself to them, you're retarded.
And that's a fact. Why the fuck you comparing yourself to the weak niggas? Why you comparing yourself to whack niggas? Sis, why you comparing yourself to whack bitches? You know what I mean? That's the problem. This is what I mean. Y'all scared to get in circles and get in ciphers where you not the best one. Y'all scared to get in ciphers with people that's better than you, so you can really get your learn on and fake it till you make it the right way and really get the win. So y'all keep these fuck ass people around y'all that make y'all feel like y'all better than them, so y'all can get them dopamine hits. You know what I mean? So y'all can feel like y'all healers and helpers. That shit is slowing you up. That shit's slowing you down. It's keeping you stagnant, dummy.
You a boss in comparison to all the people who don't clean up their house. You a boss in comparison to all the motherfuckers that's unemployed. You a boss in comparison to all the people that don't keep their shit right. Like, don't keep themselves up. Don't take care of their kids. You a boss in comparison to them. And because of that, we supposed to look at you like boss shit and treat you accordingly. Please tell me where that makes sense. Right, boy.
It don't make sense at all. That's like you playing on fucking Rookie. We all playing the motherfucking video game on all Madden, and you get up here playing on Rookie and really hype that you scoring touchdowns and shit. You looking at us like, why you ain't scoring? Why you ain't scoring? But you scoring, you running up and down the court on Rookie. You on Super Rookie. We on all Madden, and you sitting over there talking like you really, y'all got to stop with this participation award. Y'all got to stop with this fake is the new real shit. It's not cool to just dress a cage up and pretend that you are winning, bro. The goal is to really win, sisters. And I know it hurt. It hurt, Mr. Goodbread. Stop telling the truth. I know, sisters, it's good. Hey, trigger is pain. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Y'all gonna get this work. Y'all gonna get this work.
Well, you don't get no reward for doing what you're supposed to fucking do. It's common sense. You have a baby, you got to take care of that motherfucker. You live somewhere, you got to pay the fucking bills there. In this fucking country, you don't work, you don't eat. So clearly, if you eat, you got to be working or making some money in some way, shape, or form. Then you bitches got mad because I said it's bitches in the projects doing the same stuff y'all doing. So let me break it down like this. If I'm a dude and I'm looking for somebody to date, I'm just looking for a decent looking female just to date. I ain't trying to get married or nothing. I'm just dating right now. I got Keisha over here from the projects. She got a $12 rent, so her rent stay paid. She got a little hustle. She sell clothes or sell dinner plates or whatever she do. She got a little hustle where she keep money in her pocket. She take care of her kids. She got a baby dad on child support, whatever it is. She keep her kids taken care of, and her house be clean even though she live in the projects. Then you got LaShonda over here that works. She a CNA. She got a nice little house. She take care of her kids. She got her car. She pay her own bills, just like the girl in the projects. Regardless of how the bills getting paid, the motherfuckers paid.
Exactly, guys, and they think we dumb, right? Oh, not all. They hit us with the not all. Or you talking about some, or you talking about this one, or you see, but they all modern women, guys. Look at the graph. We know that one size shoe don't fit all these bitches, but we also know all y'all bitches is modern women. So don't play with me. So you don't get to bash the little thought, the sex selling thought. You know what I mean? The purple section don't get the bash the red section, because the red section got snot in their nose, can't dress worth a damn, but they can fight. You know what I mean? The blue section don't get the bash the yellow section, because the yellow section think they white girls. You know what I mean? They black white girls. No. Y'all all modern women. Y'all all got some shit with y'all that ain't right. You know what I mean? So we just now getting to the information, and we know now. We know that. So you can feel how you want to feel. You know what I mean? Your feelings are not the facts. And your feelings will never, ever be more important than my reality, sis. And I know the reality, sis. So, you know what I mean? Your mother should have taught you that.
At both houses, both bitches work, both bitches take care of their kids, both bitches got a car. And I'm the dude, and I'm just looking for a bitch to date. Explain to me how LaShonda so much better than Keisha from the projects. Somebody get on here and explain that to me. Explain to me how you a boss bitch over Keisha when y'all got the same shit going on. If I'm a nigga and I'm just trying to date, why I got to treat LaShonda way better than Keisha just because Keisha in the projects? Y'all thought process fucked up. And then y'all use these aspects to go out and tell a nigga, oh, you got to step correct because I'm LaShonda, the CNA, that pay her own bills, that drive her own car. Bitch, Keisha out the projects doing that and her standards ain't as high as yours. Y'all got to come on now. The point I'm making to y'all is you got to be something if you out here looking for something. So if you want more than ordinary, bitch, you got to be more than ordinary. You got to be doing some boss ass or bomb ass shit. What else do you do outside of working? Paying your bills, taking care of your kids, doing the shit you're supposed to do. I hope y'all following me with this, because the video really ruffles.
They not following you with that, right? Because the devil, right? And government Satan Zaddy promoting them to only care about the bag and the look, right? So these bitches is running out there being super independent, right? And here's the thing. I don't mind that, because the first wave of feminism was cool. I agree with it, right? a woman should at least have some type of bread to where she can take care of herself. I'm with that. But these bitches forgot now. In the process of taking care of themselves, they forgot God tasks. You know what I mean? So I want to salute all my sisters that go get their bag, but don't forget their God and their womanly task, which is that house, which is that household. Because nowadays, we got these modern women that done forgot that. They done turned themselves into full-blown men where they're out here busting sweats over their eyebrow. You know what I mean? They cutting their hands up. They're fully doing our task and our punishment as if we ate the apple and we gave them some of the apple. You know what I mean? Remember, they ate the apple and gave us some, and our stupid ass ate the apple, and because our stupid ass ate the apple, or the pomegranate, or the grape, or whatever, because I know how y'all dumb niggas is, bro. So miss me with the bullshit. But whatever fucking fruit of feminism you want to call it, we ate it, and we were sent down here to work our ass off. These bitches is sent down here to be helpmeets and maintain the household. Nowhere is you gonna read that their task is to get the money, dollar bill, y'all. Nowhere. So they all disrespecting God with this super ultra independent shit.
Some feathers, and I just can't understand why. LaShawna, my bad. I wasn't trying to copy your name. I just use it as an example. But people really out here processing they the fucking LaShawna with the job and whatever, and you so much better than Keisha. But if I'm a dude looking for somebody to date, bitch, y'all the same. Y'all is the same. Right, Calvin, nonsense. Why they can't understand? Right, Shakia? Why do you say that makes sense? You different. When I speak on myself, I say 2 degrees. Now we talking about some shit. Miss Brown say she got...
Yo, word to everything, Nate Dogg, bro, word to everything. If I was Adam, bro, if I was Adam, and then y'all know Mr. Goodbread ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I was Adam, bro, if I was Adam in the mindset I have today, man, I would have been whipping Eve until God came down there like, what happened, my son? And I would have still been whipping her. He'd have been like, stop, my son. What did she do? And I would explain right then and there, bro. And because I didn't eat the apple, and the way I would have whipped her, and we'd have caught this one. Because remember, the last female, we didn't get the catch. We let that bitch run off. The bitch that wanted to dominate us. The bitch that wanted to sit on top of us every time during sex and shit. You know what I mean? The bitch that want to wear all that leather and whip us into submission. We let that bitch get away. This one, Eve, that second one, she wasn't getting away, boy. She wasn't going to get away this time, boy. But again, I wasn't Adam, and the story went how it went, and we stuck with what we stuck with.
2 degrees, own car, no kids, own place, pay her bills, and what else do you do? Like, that's when you start getting into you being more than just ordinary. Do you help take care of other family members? Do you help other people out with their children? Do you volunteer your time? Do you do a little bit more with your kids than just the basics? Because if all you do is feed, dress, and send your kids to school and send them home and put them in the bed, that's just regular stuff. That's what you're supposed to do for a child to survive and raise them. But who's going out of the ordinary? Who's going and doing recreational activities with their kids, expanding their mind? Are you taking your kid to violin lessons or piano lessons?
Low key, that's what that child support for, love. They think that child support for them and for their bills and for shit that they should have had already taken care of before they started fucking and sucking wild dick raw. You know what I mean? They think child support is for their bills. Child support is for that. What you talking about right now? For piano classes and to harvest their talents and large lump sums, you know what I mean, them lump sum payments, you know what I mean, these bitches is supposed to stack 3 of them checks and be able to cash 3 of them checks and then go take care and invest in that kid to make sure that kid do not become a statistic. But no, child support is for, you ask the average bitch, and this is the shit that get me crazy, right, because they all claim to be real sisters, right? But they don't have real information because they all think that child support is for the bills, it's for the light bills, for utility, and sis, how is that stuff getting paid before you brought a child into the world knowing how the world treat black kids? Black people, period. Fuck black kids. Fuck a black kid. How the world treat you, bitch. Come on now. You can't. And this is, and again. and again. But then they have all the little kids under a spell as if the little kids owe them for being born. Because you wild disrespectful, because if she wouldn't have sucked the dick unprotected and brought you into poverty, you wouldn't be here. Like, if that shit's some wild shit, to see what I mean, how they celebrate and they want to brag about ordinary shit, it's from that point right there that lets you know we doomed, bro. We doomed. We doomed. How the hell I owe you for some shit you enjoyed? Come on, bro.
Are teaching them something that is outside of the community that they not gonna learn unless you put it in front of them. This is what I'm saying. If you gonna call yourself a boss, if you gonna say you extraordinary, if you gonna say a nigga got to come correct when he stepped to you, you need to be having some shit going on besides the regular. And the problem in our country is y'all too fucking busy comparing yourself with the people that's regular or below average. Niggas be, oh, I go see my kids. That's more than some niggas do. Why are you comparing yourself to some niggas? Why wouldn't you compare yourself to the full-time dad that see their kid every day? Why we can't get that comparison? Why you hoes can't compare yourself to people that got more going on than just going to work, paying their bills, and taking care of their kids?
Because they'll lose if they compare themselves to those people, and they don't want to do the work to where they can actually win. Remember, they don't want to address the core problem. They want to sit there and adjust the rules. They want to fix the rules. See the tie-in, guys? That's what it is. They want that participation award. That's why they brag about ordinary things.
Do more for your community and the world will be a better place if we all did that. I ain't just speaking for y'all. I look at the same shit with myself too. Before I step out and be telling nigga what they got to have, what they got to do, what they should be doing, I make sure, love, what the fuck you doing? What you doing that's extra? What you doing that could do a little bit more for your kids or your man or your city or your area? This the way y'all got the process.
And that's a fact, and they don't get that, right? This is why I don't run up in the white community talking crazy. I got to fix my community first. I got to sweep my front door first. You know what I mean? Like, I fixed me. I fixed me. So now I can fix my community. Because I fixed me. I judge me every day. Bro, did you read anything? Bro, did what you hear? Did you go see if that's a fact before you take that into your Holy Spirit? I judge me first. Then I fix my community. Then I judge my community because I've judged me. Jude 1:3, right? Then I'm going to fix my community. And that's how that works, in that order.
Same thing I mentioned about my kids. Somebody had a whole debate with me on the video about why I say A's and B's is regular. Because let me explain something to y'all. And this goes for any state you live in. In the state I live in our counties, they got it set up on what your kid is supposed to learn in that grade level. These are facts. If you look at the curriculum for your kid's grade level, there is a lot more they can add to that curriculum. But the reason why they haven't added it is because there's only so many hours in a school day, correct? Y'all follow me so far?
And that's a lie right there, love. You know, I don't always gotta double check you, but I'm gonna check you right now. They tell y'all that, but they don't add it because they don't really want the kids educated running these streets. Same way, slavery is dead, but not really, right? Same way they had the slaves uneducated and then let them read books and shit. They can't do that nowadays. But what they can do is they can push these kids through school or take out curriculums so that they don't have that when they out here thinking that they smart because they graduated. So now they is just as equal as a fucking runaway slave with no education out here in these streets. That's why we got motherfucking coroners coming up picking bodies after bodies, because there's no emotional intelligence, nobody in control of their emotions. The schools don't teach that. All the schools teach you is how to obey. They don't teach you how to learn. They don't teach you how to process information. They don't teach you how to negotiate for the better option for yourself. Credit. Should I go on?
So they can't add more. But guess what? There is more room in your kid's brain to process more than just what they learning. Case in point, my kids go to school, make straight A's and B's, but they come home and they know all the fucking songs on the Disney Channel and all the shows and the rap music and all that stuff like that. So you got room in your little brain for some more knowledge. So them A's and B's you getting, that's regular level shit. That's regular shit. Regular. Now, understand if you got a child that's struggling, you got a child that's struggling to make it to that A and B level. Get them some extra help. This is when you step out and be more than just a regular mama or a regular daddy.
Right, this is where you spend that child support. This is when that child support is for the child. That's where you put that child support. That's what that child support for. Now, I mean, the daddy got to work. He got to maintain your crib and his crib. So you got to make better decisions, man. When you ask, so where the daddy at? You know where the daddy at. The daddy working, he busting his ass. You know what I mean? We don't get the participation award, right? You know what I mean? We don't get to win even if we not winning, right? See the tie-in, guys?
Go pay some extra money like y'all pay for them Jordans, pay for some tutoring to get y'all kids to that A and B level so A's and B's can be regular. My kids know you can't come home with nothing other than A or B. Otherwise, bitch, I'm going to get another job if I can't afford it to get you some extra tutoring so you can be at this A and B level. Y'all kids know all the rap songs. They know all the shows on TV. They know every video that's playing online or streaming or whatever. And y'all feel like the A.
Exactly. A's and B's is not something you go and throw a $500 party and put yourself into poverty for. A's and B's is regular shit, bro. You know what I mean? That's what they supposed to get. Like, you supposed to do that. And this is where they start the programming on the participation award. You know what I mean? That same child will grow up to believe that just by doing this, I deserve that. And the this will be some petty ass shit. But the that will be some shit that somebody else got for inventing some new shit. But again, they do not want to admit niggas was just taught all wrong.
A and B level at the curriculum that the school got set is it. That's just it. My kids got them A's and B's, so they in the top category. No, there's so much more that your child can be learning. I taught my baby how to fucking read at the age of 1. If I would have kept her fucking regular, she wouldn't be reading till 2, 3, or 4. Do y'all understand that? You determine what that shit is. So if you sit around and compare yourself to average shit, of course you're going to process it like, oh, I am a bad bitch. Because keeping them in the projects who don't work and don't do this and don't do that, I'm better than them. But what happens when you get around women with degrees and fucking careers to where they doing a lot in their community on top of cooking, cleaning, taking care of their man, and raising their kids? Now you don't even know what to say. You quiet now. Y'all around here bragging about extra bullshit, basically.
That's a fact, bro. Think about it, gang. Think about it. All them niggas, right? When y'all was in school, think about it. Goodbread, especially my Goodbreads, yo. Even if you're new to the channel, right? Think about it. When you was in school, think about all the kids that graduated high school and their moms ran out there, got them a limo, got them some extraordinary shit, right? At 40 years old, when you see those same people, shouldn't that money that they spent on that party and that graduation, shouldn't that have been spent on investing so that they could stop begging from you, so they could stop asking you for a bus down or for $1 or for 50 cents? You see what I mean? And this is what happens when you get used to celebrating mediocrity. You know what I mean? You know how many kids graduate college, or not even college, graduate high school, right? And their moms go all out. $1,000 parties, sweet 16s, that's around the age, right? And all this. And that be their last motherfucking hoorah. Them motherfuckers walk around here with no other accomplishment but that. Depressed as a motherfucker. Those are the motherfuckers that always want to talk about old shit. You ever run into a motherfucker that always want to talk about old shit? That's their heyday. That's their heyday. That was their only accomplishment. That was their only good memories since then, bro. Soon as they get left on their own to be a man or a woman, nothing, no results in life. And those be the people that just stay stuck on the past, stay stuck on some old shit.
Ordinary shit, regular shit that you supposed to do. I usually agree with you, but not about the grades. I always reward grades. And what I'm saying is,
she said, I usually agree with you, but not about the grades. That's because you was never pushed more for more. I mean, black people got to learn how to stop settling for just anything. Stop settling for just the bare minimum. Stop settling for shit. You are worth so much more. Just our body alone is worth $1 million. Our body is $1 million cash, bro. Act like that. Treat your body like that. God carved us in the image of him. We are gods. Fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? You got to think highly of yourself, but I get it. Cause you're chill around those same mediocre folks that make you feel better than them, right? You chill around them. So it's no need for you to feel like you need to go further because you already reached your ceiling. You already set a ceiling when you chill around. You are the sum of the 5 people you hang around the most. So if you trash, they trash. If they trash, you trash. You judge your leader by his followers' results. Meaning, if I'm the leader, if I'm the righteous fear leader, right? Y'all should be getting great results, right? Because y'all follow me, y'all listening to me, y'all interpreting what I'm telling. You know what I mean? Y'all picking up what I put down. So then if what I'm putting down is legit, straight fire, and if you is processing it and activating it the correct way, you should be getting results. That's what that means, bro. And I stand on that. I stand on my brand. Because I'm not telling you how I feel. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm not telling you anything but what the Bible tell you, bro. That's it. That's all. And that's our basic instructions before leaving Earth.
This is for me and my children. My children have been getting A's and B's, and I make sure they keep their education level up to where that is something that's the norm for them. So when my daughter comes home with all A's, like she just did on this report card, we don't have a celebration. I tell her, keep reaching for so far beyond that, because that's how I am. I don't strive to just have one job.
And that's a fact. And I wasn't always like that, because I was raised as long as I get a perfect attendance award, my mom's happy. You see how the fakeness, and I love her to death, and she loved me, and we converse, and she might be watching this show. Well, she's gonna see the show because I'll share it to her in the morning. But I was raised off of the belief, as long as I get a perfect attendance award, as long as I get some award, as long as I get an award for my moms to come to the assembly, because we used to have assemblies back in the days when I used to go to school, where we used to all come to the auditorium once a month, and they used to give out the awards for that month, and only award I got was perfect attendance. No matter what my mom's was telling the neighborhood, you know what I mean? My mom's taught me how to lie because I seen her lying to the neighborhood, telling the neighborhood that I got straight A's and B's when I know I was a C and D motherfucker, bro. I was barely making it. So, you know what I mean? Again, our first relationship with our mother is the relationship where we harvest the worst traits. And y'all be scared to admit it. Y'all niggas get me mad, yo. Y'all niggas make me sick, bro. Everybody wanna run around here with a super moms, bro. Everybody moms did some extra shit other than put clothes on the table. Food on the table and clothes on our back. That's all our moms did. Every one of our moms did that. Each and every last one of our moms raised us knowing she needed therapy, yo. And you think you okay. Until you do the work on self. Until you take some self and personal accountability, bro, you's a dummy. Ma'am or sir. Ma'am or sir.
Want to know I took my business?
I work, I got a car, man, and the chick acting like this. Bro, that's regular shit. That is where there are a lot of people that don't take care of their kids. It's a lot of dudes that don't. It's a lot of bitches that can't cook. It's a lot of hoes that don't keep their house clean. But if you're walking around basing your worth off of comparing yourself to them, you're retarded. You a boss in comparison to all the people who don't clean up their house. You a boss in comparison to all the motherfuckers that's unemployed. You a boss in comparison to all the people that don't keep their shit right. Like, don't keep their self up. Don't take care of their kids. You a boss in comparison to them. And because of that, we supposed to look at you like boss shit and treat you accordingly. Please tell me where that makes sense. Right, born, you don't get no reward for doing what you're supposed to fucking do. It's common sense. You have a baby, you got to take care of that motherfucker. You live somewhere, you got to pay the fucking bills there. In this fucking country, you don't work, you don't eat. So clearly, if you eat, you got to be working or making some money in some way, shape, or form. Then you bitches got mad because I said it's bitches in the projects doing the same stuff y'all doing. So let me break it down like this. If I'm a dude and I'm looking for somebody to date, I'm just looking for a decent looking female just to date. I ain't trying to get married or nothing. I'm just dating right now. I got Keisha over here from the projects. She got a $12 rent, so her rent stay paid. She got a little hustle. She sell clothes or sell dinner plates or whatever she do. She got a little hustle where she keep money in her pocket. She take care of her kids. She got a baby dad on child support, whatever it is. She keep her kids taken care of, and her house be clean even though she live in the projects. Then you got LaShonda over here that works. She a CNA. She got a nice little house. She take care of her kids. She got her car. She pay her own bills, just like the girl in the projects. Regardless of how the bills getting paid, the motherfuckers paid at both houses. Both bitches work. Both bitches take care of their kids. Both bitches got a car. And I'm the dude, and I'm just looking for a bitch to date. Explain to me how LaShonda so much better than Keisha from the projects. Somebody get on here and explain that to me. Explain to me how you a boss bitch over Keisha when y'all got the same shit going on. If I'm a nigga and I'm just trying to date, why I got to treat LaShonda way better than Keisha just because Keisha in the projects? Y'all thought process fucked up. And then y'all use these aspects to go out and tell a nigga, oh, you got to step correct because I'm LaShonda, the CNA, that pay her own bills, that drive her own car. Bitch, Keisha out the projects doing that and her standards ain't as high as yours. Y'all got to come on now. The point I'm making to y'all is you got to be something if you out here looking for something. So if you want more than ordinary, bitch, you got to be more than ordinary. You got to be doing some boss ass or bomb ass shit. What else do you do outside of working? Paying your bills, taking care of your kids, doing the shit you're supposed to do. I hope y'all following me with this because the video really ruffled some feathers and I just can't understand why. LaShonda, my bad. I wasn't trying to copy your name. I just use it as an example. But people really out here processing data fucking LaShonda with the job and whatever, and you so much better than Keisha. But if I'm a dude looking for somebody to date, bitch, y'all the same. Y'all is the same. Right, Calvin, nonsense. Why they can't understand? Right, Shakia? Why do you say that makes sense? You different. When I speak on myself, I say 2 degrees. Now we talking about some shit. Miss Brown say she got 2 degrees, own car, no kids, own place, pay her bills. And what else do you do? Like, that's when you start getting into you being more than just ordinary. Do you help take care of other family members? Do you help other people out with their children? Do you volunteer your time? Do you do?
Exactly, because that's where the happiness is created. Happiness comes from what you do for others. Message, happiness comes from what you do for others. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing, right? If everything you do is for yourself, you ain't gonna be too happy in life because it don't last. The happiness just don't last. Now, I mean, remember, God said do for others. That's the goal. That's where you get your happiness at. We got the devil and Satan, the adversary, telling us you don't need nobody. Why do you think social media was created? What you think social media is, guys? Social media is the divide and conquer. That's the tool to keep you in the delusion thinking you don't need nobody. Why you think men ain't shit, I don't need no man? Why you think that shit was cranked up as social media progressed, guys? Because that's the devil's plan right there. God's plan is for us to build disciples amongst each other by spreading the word, his word, loving each other, you know what I mean? Building with each other, man and woman. But niggas want to be selfish, bro.
Do a little bit more with your kids than just the basics. Because if all you do is feed, dress, and send your kids to school and send them home and put them in the bed, that's just regular stuff. That's what you're supposed to do for a child to survive and raise them. But who's going out of the ordinary? Who's going and doing recreational activities with their kids, expanding their mind? Are you taking your kid to violin lessons or piano lessons or teaching them something that is outside of the community that they not going to learn unless you put it in front of them? This is what I'm saying. If you're going to call yourself a boss, if you're going to say you extraordinary, if you're going to say a nigga got to come correct when he stepped to you, you need to be having some shit going on besides the regular. And the problem in our country is y'all too fucking busy comparing yourself with the people that's regular or below average. Niggas be, oh, I go see my kids. That's more than some niggas do. Why are you comparing yourself to some niggas? Why wouldn't you compare yourself to the full-time dad that see their kid every day? Why we can't get that comparison? Why you hoes can't compare yourself to people that got more going on than just going to work, paying their bills, and taking care of their kids? Do more for your community and the world will be a better place if we all did that. I ain't just speaking for y'all. I look at the same shit with myself too. Before I step out and be telling nigga what they got to have, what they got to do, what they should be doing, I make sure, love, what the fuck you doing? What you doing that's extra? What you doing that could do a little bit more for your kids or your man or your city or your area? This the way y'all got the process. Same thing I mentioned about my kids. Somebody had a whole debate with me on the video about why I say A's and B's is regular. Because let me explain something to y'all, and this goes for any state you live in. In the state I live in our counties, they got it set up on what your kid is supposed to learn in that grade level. These are facts. If you look at the curriculum for your kid's grade level, there is a lot more they can add to that curriculum. But the reason why they haven't added it is because there's only so many hours in a school day, correct? Y'all follow me so far? So they can't add more. But guess what? There is more room in your kid's brain to process more than just what they learning. Case in point, my kids go to school, make straight A's and B's, but they come home and they know all the fucking songs on the Disney Channel and all the shows and the rap music and all that stuff like that. So you got room in your little brain for some more knowledge. So them A's and B's you getting, that's regular level shit. That's regular shit. Regular. Now, understand if you got a child that's struggling, you got a child that's struggling to make it to that A and B level, get them some extra help. This is when you step out and be more than just a regular mama or a regular daddy. Go pay some extra money like y'all pay for them Jordans, pay for some tutoring to get y'all kids to that A and B level so A's and B's can be regular. My kids know you can't come home with nothing other than A or B. Otherwise, bitch, I'm going to get another job if I can't afford it to get you some extra tutoring so you can be at this A and B level. Y'all kids know all the rap songs. They know all the shows on TV. They know every video that's playing online or streaming or whatever. And y'all feel like the A and B level that the curriculum that the school got set is it. That's just it. My kids got them A's and B's, so they in the top category. No, there's so much more that your child can be learning. I taught my baby how to fucking read at the age of 1. If I would have kept her fucking regular, she wouldn't be reading till 2, 3, or 4.
That's a fact, guys. Stop crippling y'all kids, bro. Stop planting that seed of crippleness in them, of doubt and low self-esteem in these kids, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Man, yo. Man, I fucking, my little man wasn't out there playing right now and chilling, doing his thing. I bring him in here and have him read some shit to y'all, have him break some shit down to y'all, man. These kids got nothing but time and energy and space in their brain to learn what we need them to learn. What we pour in is how they become. And school don't do it. School just not it. They need more than just pushing them in school. They need us to teach them some things, bro. Sis?
Y'all understand that? You determine what that shit is. So if you sit around and compare yourself to average shit, of course you're gonna process it like, oh, I am a bad bitch, because keeping them in the projects who don't work and don't do this and don't do that, I'm better than them. But what happens when you get around women with degrees and fucking careers to where they doing a lot in their community on top of cooking, cleaning, taking care of their man and raising their kids?
That's when they start hating and they find reasons to not like the girl. Or she thinks she all lad or this and that. And that's when the catty bullshit come out. And again, the crab in the barrel. That's when that crab in the barrel shit come out right there. But y'all know how I feel about that. Y'all know how I feel about that all the time. Where it's at? Oh man, damn! I took it off. Hold on.
Now you don't even know what to say. You quiet now. Y'all around here bragging about extra bullshit, basically ordinary shit, regular shit that you supposed to do.
Right.
I usually agree with you, but not about the grades. I always reward grades. And what I'm saying is, this is for me and my children. My children have been getting A's and B's, and I make sure they keep their education level up to where that is something that's the norm for them. So when my daughter comes home with all A's, like she just did on this report card, we don't have a celebration. I tell her, keep reaching for so far beyond that, because that's how I am. I don't strive to just have one job, one house, one this, one that, one car. I want a bunch of cars, a big ass house. I want to have 2-3 jobs. I want to be able to be comfortable. And this is the thing. I understand y'all sensitive about the subject about y'all children. Trust me, I get it. What y'all don't understand is this world is fucking harsh. Keep babying them. Keep making them feel like the small little mountains that they climbing is so much of a big deal. When they get out here, life eat their ass the fuck up. Keep rewarding them for when they get the award for perfect attendance in school all year long. Just showing up. Life don't give you a fuck thing for showing up. Life rewards you based off of results. So I teach my kids to aim extra high.
Again, guys, remember concepts. I taught y'all that concept. That goes into the early bird catches the worm. That's that bullshit. Just because you early, you supposed to get something. When you ain't, you could be early as you want. You ain't got knowledge. If you ain't got the skills, then you're just early. Y'all know how many people run to your job early. They get there all before you just to clock in and don't do shit. The work's still there. You still, by the time you get there, you still busting your ass, right? Because you know the skilled workers come in at 11. They get to sleep a little later. Plus they get more. Ain't it funny how they come in later, they get more, but the early birds catching the worms get paid less? Yo, come on, man. Y'all got to start getting these concepts. You got to start waking up. You got to start seeing it from a different perspective, bro, because it's insanity. It's insanity. If what you've been using, if what you've been doing off the information you have has not been working or have gotten you results that you're struggling with or that you ain't really want, then why the fuck are you keep using that information? You got to get to some new information. Trust me, guys. God, the person that give you the information ain't gonna be perfect. God sent me you. He sent me you. You see what I mean? Exactly what I mean. He sent me to you, and I'm far from perfect, bro. But I'm truthful.
Y'all might think it's a little bit too much. I seen somebody tell me, that's kind of a bit extreme for the kids not celebrating. I tell my kids, great job. When my daughter comes home, she knows I'm proud of her for being at the top of the standards that the state or the county has set. But my child knows that my standards, what I feel like she can accomplish, is fucking way beyond that. Can't no system tell me how my child is supposed to go. I'm gonna tell her how she's supposed to go. Exactly. I don't let society tell me how far I can go.
Exactly.
You're not gonna tell me that all I can do is reach this level. Because I see people reach the highest fucking levels they can in life every day coming from nothing.
Exactly. You're not gonna tell me all I could do is just dress this little bird cage up and fly around my little cage and pretend, when I seen motherfuckers. I seen niggas with my beautiful brown colored skin, chocolate. Oh man, this nigga sexy. I seen niggas with this colored skin make it fly in the sky. Fly in the sky, not just no motherfucking bird cage. So you're not gonna tell me that. You're not. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to grow, or because you gave up, or because you want to be a victim. No, we not victims. We are not victims.
So because ain't a fuck thing finna be given to you, you have to change your thought process and the way you look at shit if you want to do better in life. So no, the video wasn't to belittle the people that just do the ordinary shit. I'm saying stop thinking that ordinary shit is something spectacular. So I tell my kids, good job. Keep rewarding your child and tell them good job for A's and B's if they do. But please let your child know there's so much more they can accomplish than just fucking A's and B's. Please do that for me. Do that for me. I don't give a fuck if you have a balloon party when your child get A's and B's. Let them know there's so much more you can learn, accomplish, gain, do in life besides just what the United States has set as the top level. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. I don't give a damn about nobody, but I have a child. So what program you use to get exactly? And this is what I'm explaining. But if this person on here was to listen to everybody else and be like, oh girl, don't worry about your baby reading at 1. My baby ain't start reading till 3. Somebody else. Oh, my child ain't start reading till about 3.5 or 4. Stop letting the people around you in these regular ass circumstances tell you what the fuck your shit should be. Cause I know y'all understand this. Misery loves company. People love to have a group of people around him that ain't doing no better than they doing. So of course the bitch next to you don't want your baby reading at 1 when her baby ain't start reading till 4. Of course they don't. You got to be smart enough to know this is why so many people jumping on the bandwagon on the post telling you, oh girl, you ain't got to worry about that. Cooking and cleaning is bullshit. Taking care of your kids is bullshit. That's regular fucking shit. If you got a 1-year-old, that child fully capable of reading, swimming, all kind of shit.
Remember, ladies, you judge a leader. You judge a leader by his followers' results. And y'all don't fuck with me and Love Dorsey, right? Me and Love Dorsey, we the ops. We the ops. Cause we be telling y'all shit y'all don't want to hear, right? So you don't do nothing we tell y'all. So you can't blame me and Love Dorsey for your shitty ass results in life. Because we the ops, right? And this is where I'm going with it. Because y'all can't be blaming your ops for your results. You blame the motherfuckers you sit around and play let's pretend with and relationship cap with for your results. Because that's the people you get your information from, right? That's the people y'all share and y'all, you know what I mean? Because like I said in the beginning, it's easy for 2 broke niggas to chill around each other. It's easy for 2 bitter bitches to sit around each other. It's easy for 2 single mothers with a deadbeat baby daddy story to be friends and hang around each other.
I know y'all seen the videos where kids be fucking 9 months underwater swimming. Your child can do what you allow them to be exposed to. That goes for bad and good. So when it come down to grades and knowledge and reading and teaching kids self-worth and how to set their goals, that shit start with y'all. And if you sitting around comparing yourself to mediocre ass people telling yourself, oh, I'm on some bullshit because I work, I cook, I clean, or you niggas sitting around, oh, I go see my kids twice a week. That's more than so-and-so. He only see his kids on the holidays. Why would you be comparing yourself to so-and-so who only see their kids on the fucking holidays? Latonya, I love you too, Abel. So what is beyond A's and B's? What is above normal? So for me, with my kids, A's.
And this is what I mean by their sarcasm, right? They turn their sarcasm, because they were taught wrong, they turn their sarcasm into questions, and they be asking these questions, but they say it so sarcastically. But guys, don't let it trigger you, because they don't know no better. Honestly, they don't know no better. And I'd rather them ask the question, even if it's sarcastic or not, because it's going to be sarcastic. Because they're going to hold this thing to them. It's their pride. It's their pride. They walk around here too prideful, where they already placed themselves above people. So when you tell them some shit that they didn't know, that they hell of a mother did not tell them, they automatically triggered now, because they already thinking they're better than you. They walk around here in pride, and that's the same thing that got Lucifer and Satan got. So if a bitch is walking around here in pride, then you know she working with the devil. She the right hand to white supremacy. I don't care what color she is.
A's and B's is like what I expect of them. You know how the light bill people expect you to have the money when they send the bill?
Exactly.
How the water bill people expect you to pay that shit by that date when they send it? My kids know my mama expect these A's and B's. When this report card come, I can't get no less than that. Exactly. And then outside of that, I tell my kids, what you learned in school, there's so much more to that you could be learning, but the school is just capping out because you only go to school for a certain amount of time. So when my daughter come home, even though she got straight A's, instead of sitting around looking at bullshit, find something educational to go look up. Find something online that teaches you something that you don't already know. It's Black History Month. It's a lot of black people on here. Outside of schoolwork, y'all kids could be online right now looking up some black people that were fluent in our history or important in our history that school don't teach you about.
And that's a fact, guys. I'm going to give you an example real quick. Just yesterday, I was on the phone with KDH. Salute to KDH, man. Toxic Ring Scandals. Y'all go check them out. And we was chatting and we was talking about YouTube, right? My little man, he got a YouTube channel and he also got a Rumble, right? You know what I mean? I'll put the link to those in the chat, in the description box. So we was sitting there chatting and the Ryan toy review came up, and pretty much, long story short, immediately my little man went into research mode. Like, though, he 10, bro, and he understand that you got to learn before you earn. So immediately he went into research mode. He started using the technology that we got here. He started asking Alexa mad questions and shit. I mean, getting the answers. And he wasn't settling for one answer. Then he'll research that answer. And he just started to go down the rabbit hole. While I was on the phone with my guy, KDH, we sitting there just listening to the little nigga just going crazy, like. And it's because he's conditioned. You know what I mean? Same way we are conditioned to the foolishness and to the misinformation, you got to start getting rid of that, fixing your mind, getting your mind right. And then you can teach the young and you can teach the next generation how to condition their mind to do the right thing, bro.
Somebody other than Martin Luther King, somebody other than Malcolm X, somebody other than George Washington Carver, somebody other than the people that you know they're going to find out about in school. Because a lot of shit I know I had to find out on my fucking own. And it made it so much harder. Y'all should be making it easier for y'all kids to go beyond that. And when you say what's bigger than A's and B's, I want my daughter to test for gifted. I want her to be gifted. I want them to say she can move up to the next grade because she done mastered what she already supposed to know in her regular grade. It's more than just A's and B's. You got to open up your eyes and research and find out. I'm pretty sure at your child's school, you can find out there's a lot more than just making straight A's in school. You can be in programs to where your child can become an influence or a mentor or a positive influence on younger kids. My daughter was in the 5th grade, tutoring 1st graders and tutoring kindergartners. There's always more than just coming home with a good report card based off the state standards.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said, this is why I have my 2-year-old reading now homework. Exactly. Do y'all know in other countries like China, these kids start school at 2 years old? Over here in America, you don't got to go to school. I don't know about all states, but in Florida, the kid don't have to go to school till 5, to the age of 5. So basically, they won't come bother you. The state, DCF, all them kids services that look out for kids, they will not come bother you until your child 5 about your child actually going to school. Nobody comes and messes with you. So if you want to be a bum bitch and keep your kids at home with you and don't teach them nothing all the way to the age of 5, the state allows you to do that.
That's fucked up.
But why not start at 1? Why not start at 2? Are y'all following me? This is what I'm saying. Bitches done got on my video and took the shit left. When I'm telling y'all,
because this is what they're responsible of. This is what they're responsible of, love. You know what I mean? You got your mind right. You got your mind right. Cause you used to be dumb, just like them. And you ain't shy to tell people that you used to be dumb just like them. But this is what they know. This is a person gonna do what they know, love. And they resist and deny that they stupid, so where they don't get no better. Who had that song? Who made that song? Was that Cassidy? It don't get no better. They don't get no better. They deny to where they don't get no better, bro.
On some good ass shit. Elijah said, teach them about business. And exactly. Let me tell you something, Elijah. When I started my first salon when I was 19 years old, I only worked like 2 regular jobs for somebody else or for a company in my whole life. But I started my own business when I was 19. I went through so much with that first business because I was uneducated. There was nobody in my family to tell me about tax ID.
Exactly, but they love you though. This is what I be trying to tell you, right? This is not a hate your mother, hate your family channel, guys. This is a channel that lets you know you got to take some personal accountability. So you got to go get that work. You got to go dig your hand in the mud, bro. Bro, we shoulder deep in the mud on our own because ain't nobody gonna give it to you, bro. They love you. People is not perfect. Our mothers is human beings, bro. We are all under a spell that our moms is some special God type figure, but she's a human being and she love us. But because of manipulation and because of how the way the world was set up, she had us believing things that was not always for our best interest, guys. It was for her flesh. It was to cater to her flesh because she did not know better, guys. That's all. You know what I mean? That's all we do over here. That's all we do is to bring awareness to that. You got to go get the information, guys. This is the information. And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It's not going to feel good. The truth is not attractive. You know what I mean? It hurts because we all under the impression. Yeah, I haven't played this one in a while either, guys. Word.
Ears stick out to get away from your face. Well, your mama is
Hold it, wait a minute. Don't bring anyone's mother into this. She ain't here. If it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't be here. So remember, when you put down one mother, you put down mothers all over the world.
Treat her right. Treat your mother right. Treat her right. Treat her right. Treat her right. Treat your mother right. Treat her right. Treat her right.
Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right. Mother, I always love her, my mother, so treat her right, treat her right. M is for the moan and the miserable groan from the pain that she felt when I was born. O is for the oven with its burning heat, where she stood making sure I had something to eat. T is for the time that she stayed up night and took my temperature when I wasn't feeling right. H is for the hard-earned money she spent to keep clothes on my back and try to pay the rent. E is every wrinkle I put on her face and every worry that I caused when I stayed out late.
Fellas, right? Mr. T gets me every time, right? But all I'm saying is, it's a reason why God told us, do not forsake your mother's teachings. You know what I mean? He said, follow your father's instructions. Go back and check the verse, guys. He said, follow your father's instructions, but do not forsake your mother's teaching. It's a reason why he told us that, right? So I'm not telling you to dislike your moms. That's not what this channel is about. Although, moms, I am challenging y'all to do better, to go see about yourself so that you raise better sons. You know what I mean? So that you raise better sons. Because remember, the Virgin Mary, she didn't stand over Jesus. She didn't stand over Jesus Christ, but she didn't stand over him. She sent niggas to him. She didn't make decisions. She wasn't the end all be alls. She ain't make no decisions. She sent nigga, you go ask him. Go ask my son. And that's how y'all supposed to be. You know what I mean? All y'all supposed to do is install the information into the kid.
ID numbers, filing taxes, what type of licenses to receive, and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna tell you a story. When I got my first building for my salon or whatever, I went down to the city building to fill out what's called a certificate of occupancy. That's where you have to pay the city $70 for your tax certificate. So you basically paying taxes on doing business in the city or whatever, your business tax certificate. So I went down and I asked the lady in the business office down at the city building where you pay your water bill in St. Pete. I said, listen, there's a spot on here that's asking me for a tax ID number. What is that? Should I get a tax ID number first and come back, or should I use my social? The lady said, you should just use your social.
Mind you, nobody in your family, right? Because family come first. They teach you that dumb shit. That's another concept that I want you to get rid of. Because family come first, but ain't nobody in her family was able to tell her this information right here. Remember that. This is why it's important to get in ciphers and get in circles where people might be a little bit better than you, might know a little bit more than you, might be a little bit more smarter than you.
So I didn't know gaining a tax ID number is like gaining a second social security number to where you can get bank loans and business loans and all this stuff. This lady wasn't going to tell me this. I'm 19 at the time. So something just told me, love, don't fill out the paper, leave and come back. I didn't fill out the paper. I left and went and asked some people in my community what this tax ID shit meant and how valuable it was. I found out the best route was the tax ID number because I'm not fucking up my social if the business failed. But I didn't know this shit. But this is shit that my parents, my grandparents, my aunts, my uncles, nobody knew to fucking tell me. So when y'all in these communities and you know stuff about business, about taking care of kids, or about teaching them how to read at 2 years old, fucking share the shit. That's why I make these videos, so I can share with y'all what I know. But had a motherfucker not told me that, I'd have had my social security number tied up in my first business that turned out to just be trial and error. It wasn't as successful as what I expected it to be. But that lady at the city building was not willing to educate me on that. And she knew. She knew, because when I went back, me and her had words about it. Y'all got to open up. Black people got to become more of this, more unified. And a lot of y'all look at my videos and the first thing y'all think is, oh, she getting somebody together again and y'all want to get on the defense. That's not what I'm doing. The purpose of my videos is to fucking educate. That's the sole purpose. Somebody said, I use education.com to teach my son. So education.com, there go a website just like that. This is the kind of stuff y'all should be posting on a regular instead of bullshit like, oh, so-and-so better come correct because I'm a boss, bitch. Like, it's so much knowledge on these fucking live videos I be having and posts I be having. I just can imagine how much shit I can learn from all the people that's on here. But for some reason, we be too busy arguing and bickering under my fucking videos than educating each other. And that's not what the purpose of my videos is for. I ain't doing this shit for fun. I ain't doing this shit just for likes. I'm doing this shit so somebody can say, damn, bitch, that shit made sense what you said. I look at my shit a little bit different. Damn, bitch, I am going to help my child learn how to read at 1. I'm not going to wait till fucking 5 because the state say that's when they supposed to. Somebody said ABC Mouse. Because she said, I tell people all the time.
Facts to the ABC Mouse, because that's what we used over here. That's where I got my little man. Listen, matter of fact, I need to go. Yo, bro, when the last time it's time for me to clip the subscription. But the ABC Mouse was one hell. That shit was dope, guys. That had him reading. That had him doing little math joints. That had ABC Mouse is all you need, bro. What is it like? It's like $9.99 a month, and your little man straight. You know what I mean? You get child support. Spend that. Let's take $9.99 out of that child support and get ABC Mouse. It's on. You know what I mean? It's an app. Put it on your computer. Put it on their phone, and man, let them go crazy. The ABC Mouse got it to where it's like a classroom, and then they take them around the classroom. They got a hamster in the classroom, so they gotta maintain the pet, and they make it real dope for them, so they'll love it.
Stop looking for validation for you just made the whole point of my video. Stop looking for validation for things that you are supposed to be doing. And this is why it's so easy for this country to distract our fucking people. It's so easy for us to be distracted simply because they can throw out one subject and we'll take that motherfucker the wrong way and get off focus on the prize. The prize.
You know what that one subject gonna be, right? That we know what that one subject gonna be. That one subject gonna be Russell and Sierra. Everybody distracted. Everybody distracted, yo.
Is to educate ourselves and become more successful, to change what the average line for African American or minority is, to change that cooking, cleaning, taking care of your kids is something that's like something spectacular. That's not what that's supposed to be for. What's up? How y'all doing? I'm live right now. Y'all say, what's up, Checkmate?
What's up, y'all? Checkmate in the building.
Custom clothes, black on, black made. Y'all already know. Man.
And salute to all my content creators that can do content while they make money. You know what I mean? That can make money while they make money. Salute to all of y'all. You know, I know what time it is, yo.
He said they're just misunderstanding you, girl, because they're not aware. Exactly. And then I seen one lady on my post. She was like, oh, you need to change your language, all the curse words. If I make a video where I say, good morning, guys. So the message today is about this. And you guys should stop doing this. And do you think I will reach 60,000 people? Honestly, somebody please tell me if they think I got on a video and just sat there for 4-5 minutes straight. So listen, guys, what I want you guys to do is I want you to stop bragging about cooking and cleaning because that's average stuff. And I want you to focus on doing things bigger than that. Ain't nobody finna share that shit. Nobody. If you want results or change, you got to do some extraordinary shit, which is what I do.
For every man, there's a woman. And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
So listen up, bitches. Listen up, hoes. If I got to use that terminology and it get the message across, I don't give a fuck who don't fucking like it. I made a video about having life insurance. Do y'all understand how this country is killing so many black people? What if every time a black person got killed, some more black people got rich? Can y'all process that?
Message. What if every time a black person died, somebody black got rich? Message. Life insurance.
I be telling y'all good ass shit. And a bitch word my, cause I said the word bitch, hoe, slut. The motherfucking president of the United States of America said grab her by her pussy. If he can say that, why the fuck Lord can't cuss in a video? Tell me that. Somebody get on here and explain to me why motherfuckers okay with Donald Trump saying grab a bitch by the pussy, but Lord make a video saying listen up bitches, cooking and cleaning is average shit and y'all mad. Don't do me like that. Y'all ain't doing Trump like that. Tell me why it's all right for Trump to do that. Exactly. Miss Boss said, no, girl, that shit will put me to sleep. Exactly. Ain't nobody a bitch wouldn't even be on my live right now if I wasn't so passionate about what I'm saying. Miss me with all that shit. I don't need nobody critiquing how the fuck I'm delivering these messages. The shit working. If you got a message you want me to deliver, just give me a subject. Give me a subject and I'm on motherfucking go.
She gonna cook you.
Cooking and cleaning is basic. Exactly. Right now, my kids at home waiting. When I leave Lux, guess what they waiting for? They waiting for me to cook. They help them with homework or other endeavors.
And that's a fact, yo. The women, salute to my sisters that know what time it is. Because Miss Goodbread do all that dumb shit, all that shit. She get her bag, you know what I mean? She work for me. You know what I mean? And she still do her motherly task. She still do her godly task, bro. She did not come down here. Her spirit did not come down here thinking that she got to go get the bag and worry about a look. No. And it's not every female. I want y'all to understand, not every female down here, guys. In all communities, there's 20% of women that do not care to be the CEO of a company, that do not care to be a little motherfucking man. 20%, guys. 10% of them is taken, though. All right, so that leaves y'all with 10% of women that's real right. That's why I say I need to convert them dumb bitches. I need to convert 10 more %, and then we'll have 30%. Then I'm good with that. I'm good fight. I could fight 70%, but I can't fight 80%, guys. You know what I mean? I'ma still do what I do. If I get got, I get got. That means y'all niggas wasn't supporting enough. But I'ma do what it do. But once we get 70, man, it's up.
So whatever it may be, that shit I don't get an award for. Nobody comes out of the woodworks and says, here you go, love. Here's a fucking cookie for cooking for your kids tonight. It does not fucking work like that. And that's why y'all can't advance in this country, because y'all too busy wanting a fucking congratulations for regular shit. You damn right I tell my kids A's and B's is regular. You got them A's and B's again? Good job. That's what the fuck you're supposed to do. I went to work today and made some money. I got bills. That's what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
Exactly.
Angela said they would eventually.
But love, you gotta remember, a lot of these bitches think that the kids is the kids, the money for the kids is for them. A lot of them is under that impression, thinking that the kids should be in a child's place and the money that's for them is for them. This is why the kids should be in a child's place. Because God forbid if the kids knew what was going on.
Get out of there feeling. Exactly. I hope they get it. I honestly hope they get it. But some people was arguing with me hard today. So hard. And I know some of them, that was like their first time seeing one of my videos, so they don't really understand the movement or whatever. But goddamn it, don't come for me. Don't motherfucking come for me when I'm trying to spread this knowledge, because I'm not going to motherfucking stop. Right. Slap the phone on their ass. Cecilia, thank you. And that's why I do it. I do it because I would have been stopped doing these videos a long time ago if I didn't see people on here saying, damn, that made me think. Damn, that made me change. Damn, that made me look at this shit a little bit different. I want to see more people with their kids reading at 1 year old, 2 years old. I want to see some more women going out and doing a lot in their community. Somebody earlier was like, oh, she making this video. It's making it seem like women shouldn't get no props for their hard work. What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly, I tell you that all the time. What you can't tear nothing down that ain't never built itself up. What the fuck y'all be talking about? Like that right there is where it starts. Where y'all want credit for some shit y'all did not do. We ask y'all, what is females responsible for in the black community? Like y'all tell us a million things that the men is responsible for, and I will take the bullet for that. I will take the bullet for that. Tell me what we responsible for so that I could teach my men what we responsible for, right? But don't give me everything. We're not responsible for everything. What the fuck are y'all responsible for? That's what I want to know. You know what I mean? Like really real. Like what are y'all responsible for? We ain't even got to talk about old days. Like let's draw the line in the sand tonight. You know what I mean? It is March 14th. 2024. What do y'all want to be responsible for in the black community, sis? So that this way, when y'all accomplish this, y'all can talk y'all shit. And us men, us real men, we won't bother you, sis. We will fund it. How about that? We will fund it. We will fund y'all celebration. But what do y'all want to be responsible for so that y'all can celebrate? Exactly. It gets crickety when it crick. You don't hear nothing. It gets silent because y'all don't want to be responsible for nothing, because anything you associate with, just as the body, you finna destroy, man. So let's keep it real.
And that's the problem. That's why I say our people so fucking easily distracted, because it's so easy for y'all to look at some shit and be like, oh, let's talk about this over here, instead of looking at the fucking exact subject that the person brought up. Girl, you speak the truth. And blind doesn't like. Is that? I don't even think it's blind. I think it be the people that watch the videos and that shit hit home and now they bothered. Why are you bothered? You should be like, damn, people get me together on a regular basis. I ain't perfect. It's a lot of shit people say to me and I'll be like, damn, you know what? You so fucking right. I do.
Yo, y'all got to be around the people I be around, man. You got to be. This nigga KDH he's nice. He's cool, but don't let that fool you, bro. This nigga check you. He check the shit out you. Motherfucking DeBell, you already know he's a pain in my motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? And Zone, he just plays so fucking much. You don't know when he's serious, so you know what I mean? He keep you on your toes. So you got to be around people that's greater than you. You got to be around people that you respect and that are doing something that's about something, guys. You got to. So you don't fall deep into a delusion, bro. You know what I mean? You will fall deep in a delusion if you keep these fake is the new real people around you. Understand that.
Need to stop doing that. I do need to change that. If we were more accepting of constructive fucking criticism, our people would be in a better place, because the knowledge is here. We just ain't fucking sharing it.
Yep.
My nephews are 4, 11, and 16. I don't play. you're going to be better than you. Exactly. That's my only thing. If y'all sitting around using y'all fellow peers in the hood, in the projects, in y'all community as the standard for what y'all want y'all kids to be, that's a fucking problem.
Yep.
There's nobody directly around me that I tell my girls that's who I want y'all to be like. No. Create your own fucking lane and you decide what the fuck your stopping point is. You decide what the fuck this is the max. Do not let the school system or none of that shit decide for y'all. Y'all kids fully capable of learning so much more than just what the school teaching them. I appreciate that, GB. Diana said, just like Beyonce pregnant with twins. Just exactly. And I see so many people share that bullshit. But when it comes to a motherfucking video where somebody telling your ass some good shit, you hesitate about sharing that. I seen a girl yesterday. She took the fucking caption off my video, the words I typed, and shared that, but didn't share the video. What the fuck sense do that make? Girl, just share the video so they can catch the message like you did. Obviously, you like the message because you copied and motherfucking pasted it.
But people don't be... Fake is so new. Fake is so normal, right? The bullshit and the fake shit is so normal now. People don't want other people... For acceptance now, people don't want other people to know that they like real shit. So these niggas will watch real shit from afar and will not engage. They will not share. They will not like. They will not comment on the real shit. Although they will watch it every time because they don't know who is watching them. And they don't want somebody who is watching them to think that they are being real because fake is the new normal. That's a message. And it's sad. And that's the black community. No other community does that.
We got to stop, man. Black folks got to do better. Minorities got to do better. People got to do better, period. But y'all ain't finna come for me with my cussing. Y'all let Trump cuss. Lala said, yes, real is real. I love it. The one you did about uplifting men. Yes. That's why I make a lot of the videos, too, for y'all can see the bigger picture, man. We be beating our black men the fuck down. And in y'all mind, I know y'all think it's like women versus men, but it's not like that. These men need empowerment. Even with the criticism, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But also it starts with what's up here. As a man, as a black man, as a king, it shouldn't be so easy for somebody to beat you the fuck down as far as your psyche. It should not.
And that's a fact, guys. Y'all see how I do. I don't give a fuck. Go tooth and all, bro. I don't give a fuck. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And the truth will always be the truth. I understand the truth is not attractive, but I also understand that lying lips, you telling lies is an abomination to Christ, bro. I ain't playing, and I ain't risking it. I'm not gonna sacrifice that. Know what I mean? I sacrifice the money, I sacrifice the fame, I sacrifice the likability, but I'm not sacrificing that. I'm not finna tell no lie, bro. Guys, it's been real. This one felt good. This one felt good. It had a nice little twist to it. Guys, no, you not late. You not late, girl. You know, you can always add something to the topic. I thought Zone was gonna jump on here, man, because this one is Zone specialties right here, man. Know what I mean? I be trying to do stuff that I know my compadres can get nice on, you know what I mean? So, but this one felt nice, guys. This one felt right. You know what I mean? My sisters, yo. Y'all want credit and praise for ordinary things, you know what I mean? We as men, we don't get a chance to do that. You know what I mean? I just want you to know that. And I'm not complaining about that. I just need y'all to understand that, you know what I mean? Because y'all tend to let that slip. Y'all let that slip pass. I see how y'all always talking about this deadbeat dad and this child support not enough. And do y'all not understand that us men, we don't get a chance to get assistance? You know what I mean? We paying, 73% of men are paying for 2 cribs, 2 households. So we ain't trying to hear a deadbeat dad story. We ain't trying to hear that. You know what I mean? Why is a man paying for 2 households, man? And I got my compadres in here, man. Salute, man. I missed y'all, man. What's going on, man? We got Bell 5000, and we got Zone in the class.
Yes, sir. Salute. How we sounded good, Brett, with the volume.
Everything's a go. Everything is a go, bro.
Yes, sir. Salute to the BZ 5000 in the house.
What up, AZ to the zone?
Yes, sir. I'm only gonna be on here for like 1 minute because I'm in traffic right now and I'm not supposed to be on here, man. But yo, great show, Mr. Goodbread. Everybody in the chat, if y'all haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Let's get this in the algorithm. Share the program. And man, you know what I'm saying? You I don't even know where to start with this one because you was cooking for like 5 hours strong. I don't know what happened. I know Easter is like right around the corner. I don't know if you feeling the spirit. I don't know what's going on, man, but this is like vintage good bread that we getting today. So I hope y'all appreciate that because, you know what I'm saying, it take a lot of work to be able to convey this information and get it out there so that people can actually apply it. And man, the only thing I really got to say is, you know, respect your parents, man. Respect your parents. And the only reason I'm saying that is because, you know, we always want our parents, in particularly our moms, you know, why she couldn't treat us better, why she couldn't do this. And what we got to understand is because they treat us what they know. They treat us like what they know. And you know, I haven't talked to my mom in like 6 months until like a couple days ago. She called me at 11 o'clock at night talking about do you have a problem with me? So, you know, so that was like a 4-hour conversation. And, you know, we gonna have to keep having those conversations until, you know, we come to an understanding, you know, but I would say just do your best to respect your parents, because at the end of the day, you know, it will cut your days short. And I really do believe that. And I believe that because it takes the most. You notice how you could go at your homie head, like your homie, you know what I'm saying, mess with you or try to, you know what I mean, do something slick. You know what I mean? You be quick to go at your homie head or your lady head or whatever. But when it comes to your parents, you know what I'm saying, it's a little bit different. You feel me?
Yep.
So just do that. And it was one more thing that I wanted to say, but it's slipping my mind. It's slipping my mind right now, but that's because I got so much going on. But hey, man, I appreciate you letting me get on the panel, Mr. Goodbread. I got to get down because I'm in traffic, and I'm going to be in the chat. I'm going to holler at y'all later.
Keep your phone down low, man. Don't let the police see you, man, with the phone up to your head, man.
Oh, no, I'm on Bluetooth. I'm on Bluetooth.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
I appreciate
we don't need you being locked up in Maricopa County, man.
Definitely not.
Oh, no. I ain't wearing no pink flip-flops. No, sir. Yeah, when you get locked up out here, you got to wear pink.
Oh, yep. Man, that's all over the place.
Emasculation, possible.
They got pink undergarments around here, too, man.
Yeah.
So we got orange, bro. We orange.
Yeah, but we ain't trying to see none of that shit. Fuck that.
Yo.
Yeah, it's wild. But I'm going to be in the chat, though.
Thanks, Zone. Appreciate you. 5.
All right, peace.
What's going on, 5?
Oh, man, shit, man. Just getting in the hizzy, man. You know what I'm saying? I had you in the car, but, you know, shit, I had the window down, so I wasn't going to get on that note. But, shit, man, I'm in the house, man. But hey, as far as the parents taking credit or the moms taking credit or whatever, I mean, how can you take credit for somebody else's system? You know what I'm saying? Your child spend more time at school and with their friends than with you. You know what I'm saying? So if your kid was to excel in school, get a teacher praise.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But one thing a parent can do, and what a lot of parents don't stress enough, is having self-respect. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, parents want to demand respect from their children, but you got to teach your children how to have respect for themselves, right? Because when they get out into the world, they'll be less tempted to do stupid shit like try drugs, alcohol, and follow others, right? Because if you got self-respect, you're gonna be more of a leader than a follower. And then we got to teach our kids to stop following dumb shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to explain certain TV shows. You got to explain some of this dumbass music that they listening to every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't spending time with them and they got more time on their hands to do stupid shit, they gonna end up doing stupid shit. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to show them what a dope fiend look like. You got to show them where the homeless are. You know what I'm saying? You got to show them some of this shit because, you know, when they see it and they see it's real, then they know what the fuck you talking about don't do drugs, don't be drinking, don't be doing stupid shit. You see what I'm saying? You got to take them by a prison, take them by a jail. Let them see this shit is real. So the motherfucking rappers and all them other motherfuckers, you know, they say that they talking dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them really don't live that life and they really don't come from that life. But the ones that do, and they get the consequences of it. I mean, you know, hey man, we talk about it all the time about the ones that their life get cut short, or they facing criminal cases and all that old type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk to these kids, man, because they getting exposed to a lot of shit at an early age.
Yeah, true. My sister. What's going on, Brienne? What's going on, Brienne? How you feeling tonight?
Feeling good. Trying to cuddle this baby to take a nap, but other than that, just relaxing at home.
That's what's up, man. That's the safest place for us at home. Sounds good.
Brienne, long time no talk.
Hi.
Hey.
Get off my ear, girl. Ouch. Oh my gosh. Hi. Good to see you.
No
yes,
doubt.
indeed.
Yo,
Oh
Brienne.
gosh.
So I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a time to take care of the baby. Let me go to my guy decompressing. My guy Steve T. What's going on, my guy? How you been, man?
What's good, man?
What's good, bro?
You can hear me clear, bro?
Yes, sir.
Well, I don't need that. But I'm gonna say this, man. I just been in my mediation today. I'm officially divorced. I gotta wait 6 months through the Michigan law for the lawyers to sign off on it, man. Actually, besides that, man, I'm good, man. You know, man, I'm 40 years old. Look at me, man. I got
you look great, though. I'm about to say, though, you look bright in the face, my G. My G free.
Hey,
my G free.
I'm good. The only thing is now, as far as decompress, as of the edibles, best edibles in Michigan. Ha! But this bitch literally sat there when I wanted to go. She really went and took decompress edibles, and she put her name as the lead fucking person for the LLC, bro. I found that out with the lawyers.
Wow.
So, but it don't matter. I already pivot from it. After this year, I'm the hottest nigga out of Michigan when it comes to hip hop music.
What's the new name? What's the new name gonna be? You thought about
Decompress Entertainment. It's gonna be Decompress LLC, and then under that, I'm gonna do the Stephen Dame show. I'm gonna do Decompress Radio, which already got people lined up like Killer Priest from the Wu-Tang. I talked with him in Chicago a week and a half ago, so he's gonna come to Michigan to fuck with me. I got Big Hurt, Detroit legend, already on the line. And some other people. I got a bunch of 420 growers, vendors, dispensaries. I got a lot of shit going on that I want to set up, bro. And I just want to come here to say that a lot of this came from the righteous fear. The motivation of you, and when I told y'all I had to step the fuck off because I'm passionate and I know what the fuck you did for me mentally. And when I say shit and I get passionate and I say stuff and people say I'm getting out of pocket, so I step back. That's that yak nigga shit. That's the Detroit shit. Right. So now the spin around, I told you, when I come back, I'm coming back with something.
Oh, man.
I have a following. I'm killing these niggas, man. Steve T be compressed.
Absolutely, man. Congratulations, bro.
Yo, Steve, and I want you to let him know, Steve. Steve, yo, you divorced? What kind of woman? What woman was it? Because I mean, you know, my titles be having them bugging. My titles be triggering, but this is a modern American woman thing, bro.
Yeah, I'ma say this, man. It was a white woman. My ex-wife was white. What I found out why she left, I hit a hard financial toughen most of 2023. I went from making like 25 to 30 hour to like 20, and then when I did my performance in Detroit with the Zaza Palooza 420 event, the white boys at that job went and gave all my footage off Instagram to the boss. He gave me a fucking drug test the next fucking day. Killed me off. That took my CDL's A hazmat driver. That took my shit away for 6 months. When that happened, my pay went down. And the supervisor, I actually trained his son, taught him how to fucking pass the test to be run vac trucks and shit. And when he got all his qualifications, guess what happened to my black ass?
They get you out of there. They trained your replacement.
Yep. And the thing is, a lot of people don't understand that a lot of these things trickle down to this bitch leaving me, and she quit on me. And she took my kids at my most vulnerable moment. She skedaddled. She took my kids. She clamped out bank accounts. She blocked me from everything. Had lawyers paid up. Took the money that I was struggling to get. Thought she was paying mortgage. Man, the house sold for over $200,000. 3 acres. You know how much money we got back from that fucking house, bro? And it's stuck in bankruptcy now because this bitch did so much different shit behind my back. We only got 9,000 and like almost 500 out of a house that sold for over 200,000, bro. So this bitch ran up credit cards in my name. I had over 5 credit cards that was like between 5 and 10,000 ran up in my name. And the fucked up part about it is I didn't even live to the point to where the money got ran up. But y'all gotta watch these motherfucking Karens, and you gotta watch these bitches, bro. And I say that proudly, and I don't give a fuck who get offended by it. Because the thing is, y'all not happy, and then y'all kick rocks. I wasn't happy for 2 years. The last year of my marriage, I can't remember. Look, if you ask me last time my wife sucked my dick or touched it, I would tell you, shit, I don't remember. But the last 3 months of this year, I didn't have more intimacy and fucking with people than I had in 2 years of my fucking marriage. And I was married for almost a decade. So, and this woman literally, my first visit with my kids after like 8 months of her keeping them from me, because the courts made me have them. I just spent that last weekend. I dropped the kids off in Battle Creek, Michigan. This bitch had the audacity to wave at me and say, "How you doing?" Kick rocks, Karen. Ha! Wow. So, and the thing, I can break down a lot of different shit, but this is going to be something that I actually talk to you, Bread, and it's going to go to what you want to do with it behind the scenes. But it's a lot of shit that happened to me, bro, that if a lot of men it happened to them, they would have fucking went and killed people.
Right.
And today I lost $5,000 of fucking my riding lawnmower, my chainsaw, my weed whipper, everything I used to cut my acres. And a lot of that stuff I brought when my father passed away. I brought a brand new lawnmower. I spent like $3,000 on it. All this other shit. And this bitch took it from me, bro. So I don't have nothing that my dad passed away that I have, or nothing, bro. All the wedding shit, all the pictures, everything, she took them. But I'd rather her burnt them in my face. You know what I mean? And my wedding pictures, I got like 10 CDs of them. The goal was to, after 10 years, we'd go back, we'd develop them and all that shit. Man, we didn't even get to 10 years, bro. We was a year and a half short of it. Don't ever get married.
Thank you.
And I've been saying that shit for years while I was married.
Say it one more time. Because you know what this is a product of? And I don't even fault you, because I talk about this all of the time. How we run out there and go building our own shit without reading the instruction manual for building what the fuck we building. So we go build some old bullshit, and then we pretend that we ain't built that bullshit, and we try to tolerate it for as long as we can, and then it fall. That building crumble because the foundation wrong. But that's a product of it. And you man enough to own it. You look good as hell, my nigga, man. Stop playing, bro.
Hey, T.
That's what it is.
Yo, Steve.
What's up, Bill?
What's up, bro? Hey, man, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Hey, who filed for divorce?
She did. And her reason is, first, she said I couldn't financially take care of the family when I made more money than her. So she wanted me, like, her brother's officer, like bomb squad guy. I ain't gonna say what county. Her mother is a fucking teacher at Grand Valley State and do a lot of doctorate shit. And her father do shit. So these people, when I was hurting, they was going on family vacation. This fucking Karen sitting there like, I watch the dog for you. I bring them over. I do this. And guess all that shit fell on? It fell on me. And my failed marriage, look, I want to say this to a lot of people too, but I want to actually go down on this on another topic another time. But
all right, but check this out. I mean, my question was leading to something.
Okay.
But you said she filed for divorce, but you said it was a while before she, you had intimacy with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like how long was that period of time? You know what I mean? Before you finally got the paperwork.
Well, my birthday is in September. So only thing I can remember that I got some petty sex on my birthday, and I was already pilled. I laid down. I knew she wasn't fucking with me, and I got some petty sex. She said, "Oh, it's your birthday today," and she started pulling her penny downs. I looked. I said, "Oh, well, fuck it. I might as well take the cooch." You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, what about the financial theft?
The financial theft? I didn't find out about none of that until fucking November. So September, we had the little sex or whatever.
So you never paid attention to the invoices that was coming to the house or your accounts?
Let me get to it.
Okay.
When I started with her and everything, and what we did when I started doing decompress, I just fronted the money, and because I thought we was a team. So I looked and said, "You take care of this part, I take care of this part." And I'm gonna tell y'all, it was my fault for the divorce because I let this bitch control a lot of the money and the finances, and she bankrupted us.
Because you trusted her as your wife.
Yep. and I failed.
But now here go the $1 million question, bro. Knowing all that, how long would you have gone with her behavior like that before you filed for divorce?
I would have just left, to be honest. I didn't.
So you would have never, you never would have pulled a plug?
I would have fixed it. I would have tried, just for the family's sake, because of me. You know, that's me in general. But I fucked up, bro, and I know it, and I owned it. I forgave myself for it. But I know a person that when I got divorce papers in the driveway, like she called them, was like, oh, he home, because I stopped coming around. I was in Detroit. I was in Pontiac and shit. I was running around. I didn't give a fuck about what was going on once I knew what was happening. When I got back that day, I forgot the specific day. I sat in the car. I smoked me a couple blunts. I'm sitting here. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go pick the kids up in a couple hours, you know, because I come back to, you know, be able to pick the kids up from school and shit if I can have my time with them. And older black man put up in the driveway, and I was in the country here outside of Battle Creek. And when he put up in the driveway, I kind of knew what it was. He looked at me, young black man, I'm sorry, bro. You take care. I wish you the best. He handed me no motherfucking papers, man. My heart dropped. And then when I went in and I sat there, I finished my blunt. I took a couple shots of my cheap liquor. I went in the house. She said, oh, what time you picking the girl? You going to pick the girls up? Yeah. I didn't say nothing about me getting divorce papers. And she looked at me. She said, what you want for dinner today? I'm about to pull out these beef tips. I'm about to make some mashed potatoes. And I looked at her, and I picked up and I grabbed the paper out of my pocket, and I said, I don't want anything from you. Showed the paperwork and walked off. And she gave me this nasty look. She said, I don't want you around your kids until I feel that it's comfortable for you to have your kids.
Yo, that's crazy, though, because she was about to play Let's Pretend with you, though. You see how manipulative and wicked these women is? Because they don't do the breakup. These women don't do the breakup. But I'm glad it happened like that, rather than her go and do some whole shit and then get you to break up with her.
Hey, she did it, Brad.
Oh, man.
2 years ago, in a divorce thing and the stuff I heard today, she got an abortion 2 years ago on me. Because I was telling her I couldn't afford to have no kids. To find out, she told them the marriage should have been over with 2 years ago. So that baby she killed was another nigga's baby.
Wow.
So a lot of this shit, it gives me clarity, because when everything happened, I thought that I could fix shit. I told my daughter I could fix this.
Well, what part do you blame yourself? You said
for being a stupid, naive simp. And I sat here, and only reason why I'm not in prison or fucked them up, because of people like Mr. Palmer, Goodbread, the Righteous Fear, because I already been on shit. I already been on shit years ahead of time. So, and plus my brother just got 5 years for choking up his baby mama too. So that's why I had to step back. You know what I mean?
Bro.
So it hurts, bro. It hurts so bad that
And we here for you, and it's supposed to hurt because you did some dumb shit. So it
hurts so bad, bro. You just don't know.
You owned up to it. That's all that matters. You repent to it, and you good, bro. You repent to it. It's supposed to hurt. You gotta repent, but it's gonna hurt. Just because you repent don't mean it ain't gonna hurt. You know it.
It hurts, man. It hurts like a motherfucker, man. I mean, I heard a voice today.
Did you finalize your parenting time with the courts?
Yeah, for this year, because this bitch clamped out bank accounts, and I haven't caught up on money yet. So this year, I'm just doing every other weekend into the summer 2025. And then I pretty much told them, they was like, well, she put in a thing that I need to know that he got his own place. I'm not comfortable with him having people in Detroit, daughters in Detroit. You know, I'm not comfortable having my babies around niggers.
Oh yeah, because she want the full custody so she can get
Yeah,
the
she went for
majority of
full.
the child
She tried to
support.
get full custody on me, bro. Which is crazy. Which is crazy.
Hey, sis, my sis, La friend. I don't want to. I know you are, because you're virtuous. So as long as us guys is talking and we don't give you you will dead let us sit here and yap. Sis, do you got any advice, any words of encouragement you got for my brother Steve Teague? Steve Teague, this is La friend. LaFrey?
Oh, LaFay, yeah, I'm right here.
You got any words of advice you got for Steve Teague decompression?
I've been with multiple men I know in court, just to see the process, just to learn. It's a lot. You're always going to stay 2 steps ahead of her. The same way she did that stuff, it'll be some stuff down the line. When you start dating somebody, when you move into a new house, when you have a new car, it doesn't matter what it is. You need to be 2 steps ahead of her. So I think you mentioned it, and I was listening briefly. If you don't have an LLC today, that needs to be one of your next moves, because you don't want anything in your name. When it's time for child support, reevaluations, and it's time, for her to try and get more money or resources out of you, it'll be the first thing she'll do is see if something's in your name or not, and then try to use that against
Hey, bro, can you turn the music down a little bit, man, so you can hear this clear?
I can hear it. I hear it clear as day, bro.
Okay.
Sorry, it is my voice. As far as being like 2 steps ahead of her, that's thing 1. So if you do not have an LLC, that's probably the first thing you need to get is an LLC, and get to the point where nothing's in your name. Because every time you upgrade, it could be, a new girl, it could be a new house, new car, really anything. She can use that to try to get more child support or to, file to try to get more custody. So I've just seen this in real life. I've seen this 2 times over YouTube and stuff, speaking to other men and looking at their actual paperwork. I've seen this twice as well. So 4 times where I see the paperwork of women, it's always about more money, more resources, or more time with the kids. So you're always going to be 2 steps ahead of her. So you have to almost get into the mind of this woman and be like, okay, what BS is she going to try and pull this year? So every time you're getting ready to upgrade, make sure you know to be prepared one way or another. So it just depends on what you have going on this year.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit going on. I'm hopefully somebody take her to Pound Town so she ain't worrying about me.
Yeah,
hopefully.
CT, I've been seeing you on them podcasts. I've been seeing you on them interviews, man. Them Detroit interviews, man. Bro, you got to protect. Make sure you protect it. Make sure you protect everything, bro, because they go in for the kill.
Yeah, the interview I did with the music shop, they that was one of the evidence they did. I had another video up when I was in Battle Creek at the Basquiat getting my hair twisted and I was smoking a blunt singing, and they was using a lot of shit. They was trying to say that, well, she used that and called me an alcoholic and a pothead or some other shit. And in Michigan, all that shit is legal. You can go fucking down the street. There's dispensaries all over the place. But she failed because she already planned on divorcing me. And when I went to re-up my medical card for flower, aka weed, she was like, nah, put it in my name. I get it. You know what I mean? Because you about to get your gun license and stuff. I get it, this and that. But actually, she did that shit, bro, because she was pushing me from everything because she already had the plans. This divorce and what she had was planned over 6 to 8 months ago. And a lot of the money I struggled to get for the mortgage, she just took it, pocketed it, and say, hey, that's a new bedspread for the new house we're going to be at. I'm put this to the side for that. And that's what she did. This is why I feel so fucked up about it, because I could have just sat there with 10 grand and said, fuck you. And then I'd have had my money. But I sat there and gave it. Now I'm to the point where now I'm waiting on to see how much child support I gotta pay. And I gotta sit here now and struggle. I'm at a fucking hotel. I've been here for 3 fucking months, bro. I have no home and I had 3 acres, a big ass house, multiple cars. I lost everything. And she tried to take my car, which is crazy. I got pulled over 2 days ago and the motherfucker told me I didn't have insurance on my car. I said, I just paid for my family insurance. This bitch went and threw me off the Progressive insurance, bro.
Wow.
She is a trip. I mean, that's probably the worst story I've heard, but if I combine all the stories, it's pretty much the same woman. They're always trying to get one step ahead. That's why you gotta be 2 steps ahead. This woman wants to hurt you. Like, there's no way about that. So you have to almost block yourself from, you know, having access to her. Now, here's the other thing I realized with one of the other guys I talked to. This woman had his social card. So he had to go to
You got mine.
block it. So she couldn't get more credit cards in his name. So she has your social. You need to go to Equifax, change all of your passwords. If you have an iPhone, she has your iPhone password to see every message you've ever sent. So that's another thing, guys. So most guys never change those passwords. As soon as I told him that, a lot of the stuff she just happened to know, she didn't know anymore. So yeah, you have to change that password.
Yeah, I just got this boy right here. Look, that's an iPhone. I just got this one.
No, I'm saying if you still have the same login to it, she has that too. And if she knows your social security number, you need to go in and change all of your passwords and make sure she no longer has access to it. So I have access to all and stuff.
I did a lot of that already. The only thing that hurt the most, because we got a couple bank accounts. They was joint bank accounts. And I tell people this, and my mama told me I was a dumbass nigga to ever have a joint bank account. You should have had your own shit.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, bro. CT, hell
look,
let me touch on that.
Okay.
That. You gotta have the separate joint. Even if you're gonna have a joint, you know what I mean? You gotta have your own shit, bro. You gotta, as a man, you gotta have your own shit, bro.
Got you. Only reason I want to talk because this is real life, and I know it'll help other people. Facts. You know what I mean?
Facts. That's why. And
you are
real. Like, people like to hide shit. Like, you're not gonna help nobody hiding shit. Like, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Nobody's perfect, but the goal is to be honest, to be truthful. Yes, take it.
Hey, and Brad, you know what hurt the most about that with the banks and shit? When my dad passed, man, I got a certain amount of money. It wasn't a lot. My dad had 9 kids, you know, but I put $5,000 in each of my daughter's savings accounts. Like, from when they get older, they can touch it. She blocked me from that shit. I think she took all the money out them boys, bro.
Damn, yo, how long do you think she was sitting back plotting on you, bro? This sounds
at least a year. At least a year.
Damn, Zone, man, Zone, you quiet over there, Zone, man. Zone, chime in, Zone, like, cause it sounds like she was strategic in this shit right here, man.
Yeah, man. She. The thing is, she put her own foot in her mouth eventually.
That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you about the timeline. I'm you know, like, how long has it been since this and that or whatever, right? But now that you know that she went to them people on you, now you know that this is your enemy. And what LaFay was saying, hey man, don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. She's now your enemy. So, like, all these plans that you have for yourself, so you got to keep them to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when you do shit, just do it. Don't talk about it. Just do it.
Yeah, I do that. But
and not only that, but now y'all worried about child support. What's coming up next, right? That's why I asked, was your parenting plan final? Because what you need to do, and what you already said, was you're gonna skip a summer to wait for a next summer. But what you can't talk like that. You got to get as much parenting time as you can. Even if you don't have them this summer, put it on paper that you have them this summer. You know what I'm saying? Request as much.
I have them. I got them, Bill. Look.
Regardless of when you have them physically, what I'm saying is, when y'all going in to make this parenting plan in court, try to get as many overnights as you can, bro. Regardless if your situation's fucked up or not. Try to get as many parenting overnight as you can, so when they go calculate all the time and the money, you know what I'm saying?
Can I add
am I telling him the right thing, boo?
Almost. You almost are.
Okay.
I've been to 2 men with court. The other thing that you care about is if you know who their teachers are, their doctors, and then any extracurriculars. If you do not know that information before you step into the courtroom, you need to know that information. I've had to look that up for 2 men because they just had no idea. Their woman had always done it. So you need to know that information for your kids. And of course, again, you said 2 kids or 3?
2.
2, yeah. When you get into that courtroom, sometimes your mind just goes blank. I told him to have all that stuff written down. I mean, literally their whole entire name, their exact birthday, the age they are, the day of court, and then again, all their teachers, doctors, and extracurriculars. Because if you don't know that, and they ask a simple question, okay, what's her teacher this year? What grade is she in? And you can't think of that immediately the same way the mom can, that's going to take away from your parenting time too, because they're just going to assume, again, you're going to be a weekend dad. Those overnights are the most important, but the very next thing is knowing all that information, having a postcard, a piece of paper right in front of you when they ask those important questions.
Okay, well,
and that'll help you get more nights.
Write your notes down like you write your raps down, man.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's funny right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I needed that live, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Yep.
5,000 do it all the time, man.
Nah, man. I mean, it's all
Yo.
about execution, man. I mean, we can talk till we blue in the face, but when it come down to executing, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you only gonna get one shot.
Yep.
Can I add one more thing? Has she been being funny with your custody as of right now?
Like I told you, last weekend was my first weekend I had with my kids since October.
Oh my God.
Be careful. We had a plan after Christmas. I'll meet up with them, had them for, before they go back to school. I'll take them Christmas shopping and stuff. She used all that shit against me, talking about he came, he talking about he was gonna get them gifts and he never did. All this other crap that it's like she man, it's a long story with that. But she pretty much blew me off. We had a big storm in Michigan in January. Then we had one right after Christmas. And she told me that it's so cold out, I can't drive out. And it's like, it's just cold. It ain't ice. But she used that against me.
Mm-hmm. Exact same thing that happened to the other dad. So what he did was when the child was finally back in school, he made sure he was on the school paperwork. He went in there during the lunch hour to talk to the child. And that was the only time he had seen the child in months. Because he walked in, said his name, showed his ID, and then during lunchtime, they just brought the kid out immediately. And the kid ran up him. And I was like, this is crazy. Mom is so
I understand that because I took my kids to school. And I know all the teachers, I know the principal, I know a lot of them.
Good.
You know what I mean? Because I had to check people about some racist shit a couple times in the past. So they know exactly who the hell I am. But that's why, look, when I went there one time, they were one of the workers that knew me from my kid giveaway and all that did with the elderly people in Battle Creek, Michigan. She hit me up on the messenger. She said, yo, who is this old white dude? Who's this white man picking up your own kids? And I just told her I'm going through a divorce. And you know what she told me? She said, congratulations, nigga, you're not in bondage anymore.
Oh.
She told me.
Yeah, but the other thing is you need, before you walk out of that school or, especially if you go to like an event, get a note before you leave that proves you were there. Because I believe he put a tag on his phone, but if he had left out with the kid's grades, and that also proved he was at the school because they printed it out for him. So you need to leave with any piece of paper, documentation, a note from the principal, the kid's grades, a class schedule. Every single time you leave out of that school for something, bring something with you, and then take a picture in case you lose the paper. So have something physically in your hand. Gotcha. That helps him too. And then
Message.
Woman, you almost absolutely need to tell the court, please get us on My Family Wizard or whatever app, whatever app they use for the parents to converse. No longer do you need to speak to this woman over the phone, over text message, nothing. It's straight through the parenting app. And you have to beg the court for it. Because in this case, the guy never got it because she said, my phone's full. I don't have enough room for another app. Absolutely should have, mandated it. But yeah, you don't want to speak to this woman through any other medium ever again. It has to be through the court-appointed app.
Yep, and guess what? I
Those are
did that one. I signed that up before the visitation. I got it.
But is it in the court order? If it's not in the court order, it doesn't count.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you.
Please get it in the court order. That's the only thing he didn't do. So when he kept trying to get her to accept the email, never accepted it. And hasn't seen his kids in 3 years. So yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, they switched schools, and then she put the stepdad on the paperwork. So when he went in there with his ID, they said, nope, that's not the dad we have listed.
That's a dirty... Hey, hold up. You dirty bitch! That's that good bread soundbite, right?
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. You dirty...
It all. I really have.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yo, what? My apologies. What is the young lady's name on the panel with us?
Brienne LaFay.
Bria?
Brienne LaFay.
Oh, Brienne. Yo, pleasure to have you on the panel with us, man. Like I really have enjoyed your commentary on in this space, because you know, we got a lot of foolishness, you know, with a lot of these supposedly grown women that, you know, want to come on and just spew a whole bunch of nonsense rhetoric. So yeah, I enjoy hearing your commentary. Pleasure to have you over here with us. What I wanted to say before I jumped off the first time, it just hit my brain like right when I logged off. So the first thing is, when Love Dorsey was talking about, you know, like how she doesn't really celebrate when her children get good grades and stuff like that, I gotta disagree with her on that particular part. Children, the validation, the incentivizement, that plays a big part in the way that children think and how they operate. And plus, as a parent, it also gives you quality time to bond with your child. So yes, our children are supposed to be getting A's and B's or even straight A's, but at the same time, when you go in corporate America and you do a good job, what happens? They give you incentivizement, a raise, an extra bathroom break, an extra day off, or whatever. This is the way the world works, is incentivizement. So, you know, yes, it's something.
Right, bro.
If you got a good job, yeah.
I think what Love was saying was, it's more than just the incentivization, because the incentivization is the manipulation, and that's the control. You are better than that, because
yes.
World, hold on, Zone. In the real world, you ain't trying. In the real world, we ain't fitting to program our children to be working for nobody. We fitting to program our children to know how to be the creator and how to run a business, to where now they got people working for them. But that's where Love was talking. That's where she was going at. Where us in our community, we allow our kids to believe that the petty shit is something to cheer for, when it's so much more for our kids. And we gotta start setting the bar that high. You know what I mean? We gotta start setting the bar high. That's all she was saying.
No, I agree. I definitely. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brianna.
I'll just agree with that. I have a small business now. I'm hoping my daughter runs it. Obviously, she just turned 1, so not for a long time. But you know, she's 11, 12. I want her to start helping with.
Yeah. Like I mean,
look, y'all.
I mean, what I was
learning. My fault, Zone. Go ahead and shoot, bro.
No, go ahead, Steve.
I was about to say, well, my oldest daughter is 14. She'll be 15 this year. My youngest is 11. The process of learning and teaching with them, what I have done, because at first they was trying to make my daughters be like these top 8 students to compete with white people. And like I told y'all, my ex-wife is white. So when they come around, cousins and shit, you know, that's pure white, like white uncle, white wife, all that shit. The motherfucking mother would be like, oh yeah, I can't wait. She'll be a good doctor like me. And we looking at it right now, 2024. My daughter ain't never got a B or C. My oldest daughter, she's an all-A student. She's a top 50 in fucking West Michigan as a fucking athletics, like as of learning. She don't do sports and shit. She draw a lot. She paint. But she's very smart, you know what I mean, and I want to bring that up to say, when I taught them, I didn't teach them off of like the pronounced words and stuff, because I can't to this day. I know all the words off memory. So I taught my daughters to remember the test. You know what they're going to ask you. Every time they say in 1952, blah, 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 you know that's on the test. You know when they ask you what you think, and it's on the test. So the teaching is more on memory for American education. It's all memory. So the teaching of kids and how we teach them to be good people and shit, it don't even come from the school at all. And that's a big deal. But Love Dorsey was right on it, because you can't give people stuff just because, you showed up. Oh, you participated. Okay, well, we got the first place and the second place, but you participated, so you get a trophy too. You get a trophy. No, you was a loser. You lost. Better luck next time. Go back, study harder, work out harder, strategize, and come back better than ever. That's how we build the kids. And this is how we have to build the Black community.
That's
because
a fact. That's
we have to do it that way.
It's like those kids that get B's and C's, you got to get A's and B's. And the kids that get A's and B's, all right, great. You got A's and B's, but that don't make you better than the kids that's getting C's and D's, because there's more to reach for. That's it.
Yep. And look, and this is what I teach my daughter, and I had got an email from the teachers. They said, well, your daughter, I don't want to say her name on here, you know, she said she command in the classroom and stuff like that, because I already taught her that if you're around a bunch of dummies, you a dummy. I don't care how smart you are.
That's a fact.
Hey man, I got some pushback for y'all theories, man, because I ain't no go along to get along nigga, man. That's you know, hey, check this out. Hey, you can't take away the mark of achievement. You know what I'm saying? Because like you just said something about A's and B's don't feel like you better than C's and D's. Yeah. Well, if you don't feel like you better, well, what's the incentive? You know what I'm saying? Because there's more perks in the A's and B's than the C's and D's, because now you got academic scholarships and shit that you can achieve with the A's and B's.
Correct.
Because you said your kids ain't into sports, right?
You're right, but that's the perception, though. You're right, but you teach
the perception of what?
Look, all these kids ain't to the sports no more, man. You see, look at the NBA, look at the NFL, look at all these sports, and look at hockey, how that died. And look at baseball. That's a dead sport now. You got to think about it like the future is not.
Whoa, brother. No. Wait, he's not just talking about straight the sports, but he related that too. He had a great point. Can you say that one more time, Fav?
Hold on, let me address that the one part where you talked about all them sports, right? Them contracts is real.
Facts.
Especially when you're talking about baseball. Baseball got guaranteed contracts. Basketball do too. The most physical sport and the most unforgiving sport is football, because your shelf life ain't gonna last that long.
Right.
And you're gonna beat your brains in. You know what I'm saying? So you want to use your smarts and you want to use your brain. And golf is another sport that's less physical and guaranteed money.
It's fun too, actually.
You
And
know
I
what
can
I'm saying?
smoke and drink while I'm doing it.
Okay. We talking about the kids now, man. We talking about the kids, T. The kids. Don't forget about the babies, man.
What? Now, hey yo, what I wanted to say though, real quick about being incentivized, like, well, I guess the point that I was trying to make, because the children, the community that the communities that I'm in is not the black community. So I'm referencing the opportunity, because I cannot tell you guys how many times that I've had my daughters with me or my daughter with me, and I've had her friends with us, and we go places, and my daughter's telling me after we drop her friends off, like, yo, they never been ice skating before, or they never been here before, or they never did this before. What I'm saying is, a lot of children today, regardless of ethnicity, a lot of parents are not really, they're not, when their child does do well, they're not even taking the time out, the opportunity to spend that time with them to let them know that they did well. That's what I was like trying to convey, is a lot of these parents today, like they let the iPad, they let the computer, they let the Xbox raise their shit. Like, there's no, even the parents today, they don't even, it's like they're different.
Right, though.
You know what I'm saying? And the kids see me with my daughter, and they like, yo, other parents see me and they like, you know, they know I'm different than them. Like, they know that I'm more active in my daughter's life than they are. They know that, like, I know what's going on in my actual daughter's life, whereas I cannot tell you how many times my daughter comes to me, yo, so-and-so's parents don't know this about them. This person's already having sex, blah, 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 blah. And all of that leads back to incentivizing. When your children have a reward to do well, to follow certain expectations, that's all I'm saying, is it helps them perform at a different level, at a higher level, not necessarily saying that they deserve this, that, and the third just because they got straight A's or B's or whatever.
You're right, Zone. And look, to add on to what you said, Zone, they don't, a lot of, we can say women, because we're going to go ahead and say they all got the kids. Even my kids, I can't have them. So they actually don't invest into the success of their children.
Right.
So, I mean, it can be sports, it can be painting, it can be swimming, it can be all the above. There, it's not no investment to the kids. So it's more like graduate, oh, you graduated, okay. They more focus on spending money for a fucking prom than making sure when they graduate they got a car and they know where they about to go do. Because there ain't no more school no more. So yeah, it's a big break. This is a good topic, man, on that alone.
Yo,
you know,
and then now that I said that, now I want to address your situation, Steve T. Congratulations on your divorce, man. Not too long ago, what was it, 2020? I was literally in your same exact situation, except I wasn't in a hotel. I was in a room that I was renting from somebody from a lady that I used to work with. And I just happened to see her post on Facebook one day, and I hit her up and I'm like, yo, you still got that room? You still need a tenant? Cause I got to get out of this house. So 2020, I was where you are right now. And the crazy thing about that, February of 2020 is when I left my house that I have right now. And the funny thing about that is, like a couple months later, that's when the whole pandemic happened. You feel me? So when I was going through my situation, I was like, this is a great time, because she gonna see everything that I was doing that she took for granted. She gonna see she shouldn't have took that for granted. She gonna see what's going on. She gonna suffer. I'm not gonna suffer. Like, yes, I'm gonna suffer as far as not being able to see my daughter, not being able to, pick her up from school, take her to school, walk around in my own house that I got, you know what I'm saying? Get in my jacuzzi, all of that kind of stuff. All of that's material. All of that's gonna perish just like we will. So, this is a new beginning for you. And, it's 4 years later. And I'm just now getting my momentum back, like the end of last year, beginning of this year. I will say the only difference, though, in my situation, which actually was a big difference, is that I was not legally married. We were spiritually married, which is the way that it's supposed to be done. And it was only one time after we had split up that my daughter's mother talked about putting child support on me. And I found out last year that the only reason she thought about putting child support on me after we split up is because somebody got in her ear.
Oh, man.
But the only thing that stopped her from putting me on child support was the fact that I'm just a genuinely good dude. And she was able to see that before me, she wouldn't have had the life that she have. Her or the kids wouldn't have had the life that they have now if it was not for me coming into the picture, putting in the work.
Man, listen.
And us building. So that lets me know that even though the relationship between her and I did not work out, that she truly is she's maybe not the virtuous woman for me, but she's a virtuous woman because it took an outside force for her to get in her ear for her to even think about that. Had that person not been around, she would have never even thought about that. And we had a conversation about that. So I appreciate her for realizing, I wasn't some grimy bum that, was just trying to be around and be dusty and all that kind of stuff. So,
Zone.
you yeah.
Can I get the credit, man? I talked her out of that, man. I told you was a good nigga, Mike.
hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But
man,
Steve,
I don't always get the credit I deserve, man. But
I give the Bell 5000 the credit. I don't got no problem giving people the credit they deserve. But this is just the beginning for you, man. And I'm here to tell you, I know it hurts that you lost the possessions that you lost from your father and all that. But everything is gonna perish, bro. Everything. So we can't get wrapped up in these material things. We can't get wrapped up in the houses, the cars. All of that it comes and goes. Just like our life, the days in our life, it comes and goes. So you right now, you probably can't see it. You know what I'm saying? And I know you fresh off the situation and you're at the most vulnerable right now, but it's gonna get better. It's going to get better.
Hey,
you feel me?
Absolutely. Hey, and Steve, check this out. This is what's gonna make it even sweeter, right? Because now your ex-wife is a babysitter, right? So you can go do your thing. Now you can focus on Steve T and all the shit you wanted to do, right?
Yeah, man. It's been I'm actually signed. I'm a signed artist now. I did my first song, Bite Down. That's a signed record. So you can focus on all the things you need to accomplish and get yourself together and get yourself situated. So now you'll be in position for when you have your kids, they won't see you in a room. They'll see you in a house. They'll see you in Steve Teague's joint, right? Because your baby mama, your ex-wife can only take so much of you or from you. You know what I'm saying? But now you're in a position to where she can only take minimal shit like child support. You know what I'm saying? And you can, just like LaFaye said, put yourself in position to where she can only get minimum of that. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you get your parenting time, as long as you get
more than you know what I'm saying? More than you, hey, get more than what you're asking for. And then you're going to have your LLC, right? So when they talk about your income and her income or whatever, right? You pay yourself because you got the LLC. So you could pay yourself the minimum on paper. But ask for the maximum parenting time.
I did all that too. And
okay.
They wage me out at $15 an hour for 40 hours a week. So they're gonna calculate it from there.
Right.
And they're gonna go off of what she's talking. And but yeah, she tried to fight, man. She was talking about a bunch of other shit about changing schools, and I told them that I'm very picky on you and white women.
Once you get your parenting plan, I mean, she can only go so far. She can only go so. Now. Y'all can only go like what, 40 miles apart at the max.
Yeah. And they were stressing it because I'm like, my address now, because I'm from Pontiac, bro. That's Metro Detroit. My address is on 7 Mile, bro.
I don't know nothing about that. I know about 8 Mile, but check this out.
It's right next to it, bro. Trust me.
Okay,
it's right next.
I know 7 is close to 8, but dig this though, bro. Hey, another thing when you was talking about education, right? When you was talking about the white side, right? The white side sounds like a positive side, so that's why I was going to tell you that's kind of a gift and a curse, right? Because a child needs something visual and attainable. So if you got a doctor or somebody in your family, well, then they can grow, it's a blessing for them to grow up and see it and see how it works versus your kid being around some nigga shit. You see what I'm saying? I would rather have my kid influenced by something that, because we talked about the leadership and we talked about the overachievement, right? So if you got that in your family or on her white side of the family, embrace that. But you know what I'm saying? But you gotta inject that Steve Teague in them too, because you gotta tell them about real life, because even though the doctor life and all that, whatever, right? That's going to be educational, whatever, but it a lot of times it don't come with common sense. And, and with your life experience is going to be the common sense. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got to stay in your kid's life as much as you can.
Oh, I will.
And embrace all the positive resources they have.
Yeah, I embraced it all. The fact that what happened to me, they didn't embrace me. And when it comes to certain things, bro, with like being around motherfuckers and family and shit, I felt that when look, they left me at my most vulnerable state, bro, and took everything from me. Like, they had me homeless, bro. Like, they had me homeless. And I went from that nigga to nothing instantly. And I was to the point where I was going to stand on the block with rocks in my motherfucking sock, bro. And this was in fucking December, bro. And a lot of things, my own mother, she would tell me that one day you might forgive. I can't forgive somebody that shit on me and ask me what I want to eat for dinner, or see me and did all this shit to me and wave and say how life is going. That's a smack in the face. And I don't like people like that, because I want to beat the fuck out of them.
Absolutely. But you got to turn the page on that, bro.
Oh,
it's all about Steve Teague right now.
Right.
Yeah, it's all about Decompress.
Guys,
Decompress, the hottest nigga in the Michigan, bro.
Guys, we could be here all night. You know what I mean? But we gotta go wrap this show on up, man. Word up. I got to go get me something to eat. I got to go do my thing. But this was an honor. This was a privilege. Yo, this the most transparent channel on YouTube. You ain't gonna get.
But Good Bread.
Yes.
Good Bread.
Sir. Yes, sir.
When has a live stream ever stopped you from eating?
No. I got to go. I got to go. You know what I mean? I've been sipping. How beyond what they say? I've been drinking.
We know that too. A live stream ain't never stop you from that either.
Nah, it's that time. It's that time to eat and
I
go to
got you.
sleep.
I got you.
You know
I
what
got
mean?
you,
Before I
fam.
do some dumb shit.
I got
But guys,
bread.
you know, I know. See that, and that's the thing. That's what I say. You guys, don't ever try to play me. Don't ever try to play with me with this, because Jesus Christ turned water into wine. This is not for everybody, right? Because not everybody don't know when to take it in. Everybody
Bread, you
don't
know your
when to
limits,
pack it
Bread. You know your limits, Bread. I'm proud of you, bro.
You already know, bro. You already know. But I got it. I got enough in me to finish the show. So y'all guys got to give me at least a closer. I need a closer from everybody on the panel when it comes to how modern women, black women, want credit and praise for ordinary shit, or the basic shit. How y'all feel about that? We gonna start with you, Zone. We gonna go to you, my sis, LaFran. Then we gonna go to Steve Teague, and then we gonna close it out with the bell, man.
Hey, well, before I close it out, man, let's time out KDH.
Time out KDH.
Time him out, man. For 30 seconds.
Hell no, you can't time KDH. Oh, nigga, that's like somebody trying to tell me time you out, man. That ain't
He a silent shit talker, man. Look at him in the comments, just showing out and shit.
Oh, see, look, now you see about. Now I wasn't even paying him no mind, and then you gonna go tell me. Now I gotta do shit like, you know what I mean? Now I gotta go highlight shit. I was not paying this boy no mind.
Man, he always showing out, man, jumping off the turnbuckle and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to flex his muscle.
Drop kicks and shit. Yo, but Zone, go on, Zone. Hit us up, man. Make it brief, Zone.
Yeah. Simple and sweet. They just used to average. They don't know nothing more than average. They were raised with the average mindset. So when you look around at society right now, when you look around, everybody, when you look at men, you got, even though I don't really condone it like that, you got the passport bro, right? You got a whole movement of men that's like, you know what? Yo, if I can't get what I need right here because you want to be average, because you got an average mindset, because you think average is okay, you think that you just providing just the basic necessities and you not going above and beyond. If you think that's okay, that's all right. I'm gonna go get somebody that will be more than happy to provide above average service. And I'm gonna just leave it like that.
No doubt, Zone. No doubt, man. I appreciate you as always, man. You know, you play a major part of what we doing over here in the righteous sphere. One of the pillars of the righteous sphere. Salute to you, Zone. And we got my sister. She is the newest member of the class, but she is a detrimental piece of the class. And she ain't no stranger, guys. We got my girl, Brienne LaFray.
LaFay, you're getting it.
I'm getting it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna watch. Give me another week.
LaFay, my little friend. That's what I thought you said the first time. And I just let it go.
LaFay. I got it. LaFay.
Yes. At a closer, my closer, women are vicious. I mean, raised by some. I know how they think. They want to destroy you because they're broken inside. And it's not even about money. It's about just feeling more powerful than someone else because somebody made them feel very weak for very long. So you have to be 2 steps, 3 steps ahead of them. And the number one way you can do that is because most guys naturally can have your emotions together. The second you are just stoic and stonewall them, the easier things will get. If you're dealing with a crazy ex, you need to get it court mandated that you can only contact through the app. Make sure your relationship with your children is separate. Make sure everything's documented. All the things the woman traditionally knows about the kids, the doctors, extracurriculars, in court. Make sure you know all that stuff and have it written down. And again, just stay stoic. She's going to hate it, and she already hates you. So she's going to attempt to make your kids hate you, which I've seen happen a few times. But again, my oldest nephew is finally, 18, so I can say this. He has a broken relationship with both parents, but it's better with his dad's side of the family because we stayed consistent with them. We checked on them. We did everything we're supposed to do. So the proof is starting to finally come out about the other side. Because I had to go to court when I was a second year in college because she did some shady stuff in our lawn. So, and we documented everything. So yeah, the truth will finally come out, but it's going to take a long time.
That's a fact, and I thank you. I want to thank you, and as always, it's a pleasure and it's an honor for any of my sisters that is calling out the men and calling out the women, because we not one of those channels that play this divide the room game where it's men against the women. No, we about the truth. So I applaud you and I honor you, Brianne LaFay.
If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. So that's where I am with that.
Hey, Brianne, was you on Platinum Elite?
What was that?
Were you on Platinum Elite one day?
I was.
Okay, I was about to jump on. I was like, oh, man, hold on, man. Back up off her, man.
No, and somebody had messaged my Instagram from that. And I'm like, I am married with a child. Like, I don't know how you messaged me that.
Right.
Yeah.
They kind of horny over there. They talk about slaw.
Oh, goodness. But no, all respect. No, I'm a happy housewife.
I was about to get on and say, back up off her, man. Give her 50 feet.
Good thing. My guy Bell, salute to Bell for that, bro. Hell yeah, man. They can't mess with us. When these niggas, these channels, man, I tell you, man, these motherfucking nosy nigga networks channels, man, these niggas is crazy, man. But yo,
yeah.
Steve Teague, man, it's your go, man. You up next, man.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to say off the topic today, well, I know black men in general love our sons having A's and actually doing shit opposite of what people want to do in the community. So I would say this for black women. Praise your son, hold them tight, invest into your son or your daughter or both when it comes to grades. Us as black people, we multitask. So we gotta stop putting our kids in a box, because the only time a black mother praise her son is when he's doing basketball or football, and that's facts. I never seen a black woman ever said, my son got all A's. He just aced the ACT test. He got 20 colleges, one of them to come just to do robotics. I never heard of it from a black woman.
Yeah, I never heard of a black woman that said, yo, my son know how to put words together. I never heard of a woman proud of her son being a rapper.
Hey, they are proud of it when the success comes.
Right.
But before that, that's the critical part. Like I said with me, my family abandoned me for my critical part. And I don't blame my daughters for it, because they got to the point, they was like, oh, this Karen bitch is scary. What the fuck's up with her? My dad ain't here to smack her ass up. I never hit her, my wife though, but I'm talking in slang. And I'm talking about with words. But man, we just gotta invest into the future, bro. And we can't, specifically, we talking black women right now, right? Y'all gotta make sure.
We talking modern women. We always talk modern women. My titles just be black women.
Okay. Hey, modern woman. Look, y'all hoes. Look, y'all hoes, right? Y'all love modern women hoes, right? Praise your sons and your daughters for doing the opposite, but they want to do stuff to be right. The only time y'all praise them doing the opposite is when they want to be gay, LGBTQ. Y'all don't never praise the kids when they be they self, they develop, they grow. They put their own personality. Stop that you talking white. Stop that you talking proper type shit. Because you making people and kids wanting to fit in and they dumb down themselves. You know, so we can't have the kids dumbing down themselves just to fit in, man. If your child is great, let them be great. Get the fuck out the way and roll the fucking red carpet. And then when they walk across that bitch, man, take pictures, throw money in the air. And I'm not talking about when they graduate from fucking high school. Man, y'all take care, decompress responsibly. Righteous Fear, thank you, bro. Salute the bread, man. Bell, Miss, it's good to meet you. I hope I see you again in the future. If you get a chance, follow Decompress LLC on Instagram. You know, that's where I usually do all my stuff at. You'll see who I am as a person, what I do. Besides that, I'm gonna get off here, Brad. I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna finish drinking my beer. Thanks for having me on. Thank y'all for y'all ear, and thank you for the advice.
Yes,
Man,
indeed, bro. Keep your head up, man, and stay focused, bro.
Man, word, man.
Hey, Bell, man, you keep showing all them. You keep showing all the picture of them girls on that motherfucking timeline for the YouTube.
Hey, bro,
man.
I said stay focused, man.
I can't when you do it like that. But y'all take care, man. Much love, y'all.
Welcome
all right,
back,
bro.
man. Welcome back. We appreciate you. We love you. You already know, man. Word. 5,000, man. Go on and close the show, man. I'm hungry and I'm tired, man.
All right, man. Let me wrap it up, bro. Hey, man. As far as your children, I mean, I wish I had boys, so I can insert my confidence into my boys. But check this out: when you do have boys, hey, man, it ain't about what you want them to be. Even your girls, it ain't about what you want them to be. Find out what they're good at. Find out what they're good at and strengthen that and put energy into that, because that right there is going to give them the confidence to do what they do and do it well. You know what I'm saying? And as far as fitting in and all that, man, I mean, when your children have the confidence and they know they're good at something, they won't be fitting in to other shit like skinny jeans and dresses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially for these boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep your boys out of dresses and skinny jeans. You know what I mean? High heels and shit like that and makeup, man. Keep that shit away from your boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, when they try to fit in, they're going to do some weird shit, because there's some weird shit out there, man. Keep them focused. Keep them online with the shit that they good at. You know what I mean? Don't ever try to force feed them shit that you want them to do. You know what I'm saying? Let them try the shit you want them to do, and if it ain't to their liking, you know what I'm saying? Find something else. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, all I can say, man, keep your kids off of drugs. Talk to them about the drugs. Talk to them about the failures of life. You know what I'm saying? And show them the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? You can always go down to the skid row and show them a bum and show them what's going to result in doing drug activity and stupid shit. Show them the penitentiary. Show them all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they won't have to experience it themselves. Let them learn from other people's mistakes.
Man.
And I'm out, bro.
This has been a hell of a show, guys. I appreciate all of those who watched, who stayed to the end. Man, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life, guys. We do this for the culture, man.